Good morning. Oops, hold on. Good morning. What happened to TTS? I have no idea. I need to fix that. Hello, good afternoon. It's not yet afternoon. New level. Come on. Welcome in, everybody. Hold on. Why can I not see my social stream? Anyways, okay. I don't see anyone in YouTube yet, so let me just actually here. Let me also put this. New level idiot. First in. Ergy. Welcome in. D's. A plan? Unfortunately not. That was leftover from last stream. Hold on. Let me open up my, why is my social why is everything not working all of a sudden? Hey yo, hey DB Cyclops, thank you so much for the sub for 8 months. Holy shit, really? Has it been that long? That's crazy. Well, thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. Kuyamaya, welcome in. Yamato, Black Yamato, hello. Say Sand, welcome in. Subatai, I'm doing all right. I'm finally getting well. I sound better. I'm a lot better. I've been sick for about 3 weeks. It will be 3 weeks on Monday. Just basically like, I don't fucking know, bro. Hold on. Let me actually also make this a tiny bit more. There we go. That's a bit more natural. Holy shit. So yeah, I was very sick. When are you guys having another community event? That's a good question. Well, now that I'm actually here, let me warm it up just a tad bit more because it. Okay, there we go. Honestly, Yamato, here's part of the problem, right? Is like my well, not housing, because now that I've moved, basically I have one less day to do things. And I'll explain why in a second, but essentially, like, if it's a community night, it'll most likely have to be during the week, if that makes sense. So we could do that. I can hit parse up and get that on the books, because I know that usually once I give something to parse, it'll get done regardless of whether I forget or not. You know what I mean? Okay, let me grab my tea. I'll be right back. Welcome in, Ties and Wine. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hydrate Ice Edition. Sucks for you. I've got water right here. Nice one, new level idiot. Trail of Xanth, you moved? Yes, I did. I did move. I'm in a new place now, which you can probably see behind me is very bright. In fact, I'm having to essentially like figure out how I can do my lighting situation. Apartment or house, or if house, please tell me no HOA. No, it's an apartment. It's an apartment. Our next place, knock on wood, our next place will be a house. Like, we will buy a house. And yeah, at that point, HOA will be very, you know, although I will say, just in this area, it is really hard to find a place doesn't have an HOA. McFiston, Biden is in the corner of shame. Oh no, I didn't mean to turn him. He's taking a timeout. He's just been a little wee bit of a naughty boy. HOAs are cancer. I can agree to that. I mean, like, I think like the concept of the HOA is not so bad to me, and I'm sure that there are some HOAs that are like okay, you know, but for the most part, as I understand it, they're not, you know, they're not the best for a reason. I like that thick mushroom behind, or whatever it is, that cat toy. Yeah, it's a cat scratching post. What's HOA? It's a so Ergi, it's called a homeowners association, and basically what it is it's like a board that, you know, your neighborhood might have. And what they do is, like, collectively, like, they'll collect dues from people, and in return, what they're supposed to do is do things like, you know, pull in for, like, community maintenance, like if, like, the sidewalks need to be trimmed or whatever the fuck. But oftentimes, and if you look this up, you'll see that a lot of times HOAs just end up being these, like, tyrannical, like, power-hungry, like, the worst people get on HOAs. They always make people's lives hell, and the fees are, like, really ridiculously expensive, you know? Oh, didn't know the acronym. Sidewalk is too long, trim the sidewalk. Yeah, I might Minecraft if I end up in an HOA situation where I can't even put up a fence or paint my house without losers trying to find me. Yeah, I remember, like, one of the... Yeah, it's like a... Oh, yeah, you put up a fence and the HOA hadn't approved that fence. Oh, now you gotta tear the fence down. Like, you know, that kind of... It's that kind of... Like, that's kind of how bad some of them are. Because it doesn't meet their specifications and stuff. And, you know, in some senses, I do understand, like, the need for an HOA, because, okay, so just as an example, like, I remember one of the first houses that we lived in was in a, when we rented out. So when my family moved here, we lived in a townhouse for a while, for like less than a year. Then we moved out to like a single story, like, family house that we rented out for a year. That was like in an older neighborhood that had no HOA. And the guy who lived opposite from us, we liked him. He was a nice enough guy. He didn't live at his house, really. He lived on his boat most of the time. And his house was always, like, his porch was just full of, like, junk. And that's fine. Like, but, like, his grass was so tall that, like, other people would cut his grass because they would be... in, like, it would be like a situation of, okay, now we're kind of worried about snakes coming in there, you know? Like, so the junk on his porch is like one thing, you know? All snakes? Yeah, snakes. They are a problem here. Mm-mm. No. This is they were a problem. Like I remember my mom, my mom actually worked, so she worked for this daycare that actually got in trouble. Okay, why? Because they wouldn't clear the leaves from their fence, right? And a child actually got bit by a snake, like by a fucking I don't remember what kind of snake it was, but my mom caught it. Like, she saw this kid crying and dropping something. This child had picked up the fucking snake, dude. And she caught the snake in like a box. And so they put the box and the child in the ambulance so that they could identify the snakes to know how. Yeah, it was really fucking bad, dude. This child, this kid had to be taken to the fucking emergency room. And yeah, it was just like a fucking snake in the backyard, you know? That's good they caught the snake. Yeah, no. Otherwise that could be a big issue. Right. And what's funny is that my mom didn't even really know that. No, it wasn't a garter snake. It was a poisonous snake. It was like it wasn't a cotton mop. I don't remember. I'd have to ask my mom. If I could afford a house, I would have a natural native yard that doesn't need any cutting. Dude, I would love to have a clover lawn. Like, I've heard so many good things about clover lawns, that they're really like low maintenance, that they're good for the soil, they barely need any cutting, or they don't need cutting if I'm not mistaken. And like, apparently it's really nice to like step on, like, you know, for your feet. That's what I would do with my lawn. Lawn's a bad period because of animal displacement. I mean, I'd probably... Look, if I had a yard, I would probably go full ham with the, like, okay, well, this is what we're gonna put here, we're gonna do this here, we're gonna do some... I want to try veggies, you know? I want to try, like, fruit trees or something. Lawns are basically dead zones for life. Yep. Suburbia. Welcome to suburbia. But yeah, anyways, sorry, real quick, back to this. I need to figure out... Okay, so, yes, this is the scratching post, and right now we've got, like, our little Costco cat warehouse here. Next week, though, I am going to be getting in a cat tree, that will go in this corner. So y'all will get, more cat... like, cat hanging out zone will be right here. I'm very excited. It's a very big cat tree. It's actually like the same cat tree that we had. We just, you know, it's now here, or it's gonna be here. But before it was like in Mr. Beans' office. But yeah, I don't really know what to do with all of the light that's coming in from the windows, because it's actually fine now, but the problem is that this side, this wall is a western facing wall, so as the day goes, the light gets weird. Like, if y'all look at it, you know, this is nerdy production shit, okay? But like, if you look at like the VOD from last week, you can see the light changing, and I get darker and darker and darker because my studio lights are like trying to compete, basically, and they're failing. So, and it's partially because this room is so big and white, and I basically talked to Tuna afterwards, and he explained a bunch of like this shit to me. So now I'm over here like pretending like I really know what I'm talking about. But I still don't know what to do with getting my LED lights back. Because before I had my plants in the background, like here on the plant stand, and then the LED lights were on the plant stand. But now that's not gonna happen anymore. Like, I'm not gonna put the plant stand there because it would be in front of the window and I don't want that. So, if people have suggestions on, like, what I can do to get a little, like, something, like, I don't need a whole LED light setup or something, but I would like some kind of, like, moody, color-changing, like, lamp going on in the background or something like that. You know what I mean? Just outline yourself in the LEDs, make a jacket. Can you imagine? Like, I don't want, like, the whole gamer... You know, I don't want the whole gamer aesthetic. I just want a little bit of the gamer aesthetic. But, like, also, like... You know what I mean? Like, I like the lights that I had before. We'll see. I'll think about it. Maybe, like, a lamp would just be, like, enough, you know? Anyways, so today what we're gonna do, it is gonna be a shorter stream. I'm for real this time. One, because I actually have a lot of shit that I need to do today. And two, because last time I streamed for, what was it, like, how long did I actually stream for? Didn't Elon ruin LEDs? Did he really? Did he really? Wait, what did he do? What did he do? Hold on, let me... video... 15 minutes... 48 seconds? What was my last stream? My last stream was almost 7 hours. And... I should not have streamed for 7 hours. My voice, like, my throat, like, was still fucked up. And... Oh, thank you for the hydrate, female Unix. I'm joking because he used all these LEDs in his failed tunnel prot. Oh, gotcha. Welcome in. Oh, Elon. He ruins many things. The Chudnell. He actually... Okay, hold on. Actually... No, I'm gonna wait. Actually, I'm gonna put a pin in this and remind myself. Somebody remind me about Elon in about like 10 minutes. You know, because I need to ask people a question, and I want to. You know, we'll wait for a few more minutes for people to come in because I have a question for people. 10 minutes out. But anyways, so today. I'm just going to not do the thing that I did last week and, like, exhaust my voice completely. And in any case, I have a bunch of stuff to do today. But one of the things we will be doing... also, welcome in Ben Rally Spider and Stupid Dork. Why didn't they show up on the, why didn't they show up in the thingy? Wait a second. No. Oh, they did show up. I'm fucking dumb. Okay, no, they did. So, let me actually get this up here. So, apparently, oh, hold on. Where did my OBS go to? Hello? OBS. Am I effed? What the hell? Hey, Freddy Drongo, welcome in. Where did my OBS go to? Ayo. Wait, okay, wait. How do you do the thing? What's the keyboard shortcut to like bring up all of the programs? Okay, wait. How do you do that? Alt tab? Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, what the hell? My OBS just does not look like it's running. What? Huh? Windows and tab. Oh, that works too. Bro, what the hell is actually happening? There is no OBS tab. There's just no OBS tab. Yo! What's happening? Chris had this happen once? Do you remember what he did to fix it? Okay. Oh, it's so confused. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. Now. Okay. This does like a weird thing that I don't know what it does. So, new desktop. Is it in the system tray? Good question. Why? Okay, wait. You had me do Windows tab, and now I don't know how to get out of this mode, like... How do you get out of the Windows tab, mode? Yo! Try Windows tab again? It just kind of... Okay, it arranges all my windows in, like... Okay, let's see if I click on one, what happens. This is so weird, bro. Okay, I can just exit out of some of these. Okay, let's exit out of these. New desktop. Oh, wait. Okay, desktop 2. No, I don't want a new desktop. No, that's not what I want. Oh my... Okay, wait. It, like, does not like me getting out of this mode. For some reason. And my, like, Spotify looks fucked up. What is happening? Am I accidentally pressing something while this is all happening? Okay. Okay, clear. Get everything clear. Okay. I can't even see chat anymore to like figure out what's going on. Okay, wait. I'm gonna systematically close things. Close that. Snap. Okay. Show this window on all desktops. Move to snap left. Okay, alright. I think I finally figured it out. Okay. Well, I figured out something. Okay, because this, like... Okay, alright. I figured out what to get out of that mode, I think. Okay. But now... Okay, now I can actually check if OBS... Okay, here we go. Oh, there's my OBS. Thank you, Empire. It was in the system tray. But, like, when I would click on the system tray, nothing would come up because that stupid... The fucking... Like, the windows, like, the desktop with all the things would, like, hide the thing. Thank you. I didn't even know that you could, like, do that. I don't know what I clicked. Did I I couldn't have accidentally clicked the X button. Why did it minimize the system tray? That's so weird. Oh, no. Okay. The thing I was actually going to do... Okay. The Steam Horse Fest is here. Okay. How did you bring back from... How did you bring back from sister... You just click on it, Deez. You just click on it. And apparently, you can click on it, the icon in the system tray, to make it disappear, like the same way it disappeared the first time. I just clicked on it again and it did that same thing. So maybe that's what happened somehow. Like I accidentally clicked on it. Vauchette, yes. Okay, listen here, okay? I am very excited. It's true. It's been going on. I'm late to this game, okay? It ends tomorrow. Horse fear? What is horse fear? So what I want to do is go through the I want to go through the Steam games that they have, the horse games. And I want to I just want to look at the games, okay? Maybe we can find a game that I can add to my wish list. You know, and just I just want to window shop, okay? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I want to window shop. I want to look at the games that they have. I want to squee about them. That's what I want to do today. And then after that, we can do some reacting, okay? But I just wanted to see what we have available. Cause you know, I do love my Uma Musume, right? Don't get me wrong. But it doesn't really scratch the itch of like I used to have this like Barbie horse game when I was a kid. You know, where you would like ride the horses around on like trails and stuff and like give them bats and shit. Like that kind of game. It didn't the Uma Musume doesn't really scratch that particular itch. Play the pigeon dating game. Oh, okay, no, I do have to play the pigeon dating game. I do have to play Hatoful Boyfriend. That is a good one. But that's a dating sim, right? Red Dead Redemption. Okay, Kuya, I know what you're talking about. However, I have like Red Dead Redemption is one of those games where I don't think I would ever really play it myself. I watched my husband play it, you know? Play the cat breeding game. That is also on my list. Yes, that's why for right now, I'm not going to like, I'm just going to look at these and see what they have, just because apparently they've put it all together in one place, you know? Like, oh, here are all our horse games. And so my goal is to not really like buy anything necessarily. It's just to see what they have on offer and like save it for later, you know? It's so good. It completely fucked my sleep schedule again. Wow, that's crazy. Well, if he has it, just log in and ride around, should scratch that itch, you can ride through the forest, etc. No, Kuyamai, because that's the thing, right? I would do that. Like, I would sometimes like borrow his like, I would, you know, while he was like, or he'd tell me, or he'd hand me the controller and he'd say, okay, here, get me there, you know, get me to XYZ. So I would do that, right? But it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like when I used to play Skyrim, I remember like installing mods that would let me collect a whole fuck ton of horses, you know? And like I had a legitimate herd, you know? What up, icebeans? Why not try out Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2 peak horse riding experience? Boy Meets Mini, welcome in. Boy Meets Mini. No, because I can't play Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's first person. I can't play first person games because they typically tend to give me like motion sickness. There's a lot of horses to collect in that game too. Henry, no, I watched my husband play 1. We both loved it. I'm waiting for him to play 2. He still has not played 2. He refuses to play 2. It's too new for him. I legitimately don't think he will play it until next year. Hey Pars, welcome in. With stats and coats, etc. No, I know, Makuya Maya. I know. I think what I really want is something that like focuses on those things. You know what I mean? This is my vote. Oh God, she can't just play it because it's gay propaganda. What is this? Slaughter Horse 2? I think I actually did hear about this. You're just like a horse, like a murderous horse. I think I might have actually heard about this. KCD is woke. Listen, I like my KCD, okay? MLP. It does look like an MLP game. Like a legitimate, and like with the little cutie mark and the literal exact proportions. I'm surprised actually that this isn't that there's I mean, I guess it's like a parody, right? That's the idea. Okay, anyways, without further ado, okay, let's look at this trailer and then we will we'll go through like the games that they have on offer. I don't know if we'll watch all the trailers or like go through all of them. I don't know how many games there are. I literally don't know anything about this, okay? I just saw Steam Horse Fest. And I was like, okay, I have to check this out. You can't give me this banner. And, you know, I romanced the miller's daughter. Will I stay with her? Go the gaycation route. Let's horse around a bit. Okay, alright, let's see what this trailer. It's probably just a bunch of horses. Oh god.
February 19th through 23rd.
No, come on.
Which means deals on not just games with horses, but games with horse-like animals too.
Okay,
From
cool.
realistic riding experiences to building your own ranch.
Oh,
and
hell
all the
yeah.
adventures in between. Demos and deals await you in Steam Horse Fest. Oh, I haven't used any bad horse puns yet. Come horse around. Saddle up to your Steam library to add your new main favorites. That was good, right? Nay. Steam Horse Fest, February 19th through 23rd.
Centaur Breeder 5 is out. What the Centaur Breeder 5? Oh, come on. Okay, alright, so let's go to the actual... Actually, hold on, let me see. Do I need to log in for this? Here, give me a second. Let me quick times log in so that we can then I'm waiting for them to quote Ezekiel 23:20. I think I know which one you're talking about. Ezekiel 23:20. No, what we'll do is we'll read it. We'll read it while we'll read it at an opportune moment. Okay? I know which words that is. Worse. There's a you know, one of the reasons I'm still to this day in the Vosh Discord is because Vosh has a Vosh's Discord has a emote that is called Vorse, and it let me see, do we have that? No, we do not have that. I will show it to you though. Once I log into Steam. That emote is the devil incarnate. Hey Beans, any thought on this dog, bro? Wait, okay. What Saku? I need you to whenever you have a moment, I need you to come in and demonstrate to me like the tone, like I need the vibe of how you say that, bro. You know? Like I'm sure you can describe it to me, but I'm also pretty sure that you can demonstrate way better. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I want. Okay, hold on. I have Steam protecting me. Authenticate. God damn it. Reminder to say the thing you wanted to say about Elon. Ooh, good point. Actually, thank you for reminding. I'm literally on air. Okay, wait. Okay. Watsaku first, Elon second. Okay. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Another beautiful day in paradise. What can I say?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hope you're doing well. Can you kindly demonstrate to us this the vibe of this dog?
Oh, that's not bro. That's brew.
Brew.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait.
The dog is brew. That's brew.
The dog's name is Brew.
Yeah, that's brew.
Okay. So, okay. So when... Okay. At risk of ruining the meme, when you when you exchange this meme, is it meant to be a like what what am I supposed to feel here? I
Look at this
feel
dog.
look at this. Just look at the dog.
Look at this dog. Pretty
Just
good,
look.
right?
It's a pretty good dog. It's
Right?
it's a pretty good dog. But also, I had Leonard the other day sent me a message and said, my face when Glock in my Rari comes on at the bar, but it's not the Fuamoka version.
That's so real, though.
And then it's the
What do you-
brew.
What do you think of this one? I
What
just
do
sent it to you.
what do I think of this one? Okay, hold
Yeah, I
on.
just sent it to you. Yeah.
This one, that's a pretty brew.
Right?
That's a
Welcome to Brazil.
well, yeah, well, Brazil. Okay, all right, good one, good one.
But
Okay,
yeah,
good one.
the emotion is, hey, look at this dog.
Okay, that is the emotion. Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to double check. All right, that makes sense. It's not a. Okay, all right. It's not more deep than it's not deeper than that. Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, just look at this dog.
All right, thank you very much, Watsaku. I appreciate
Yeah,
your
of course.
input.
Here's one more for you.
Okay.
Tell me you like this one.
This is what is this, Brunei?
No, this is Brazil.
Okay, but listen, I think Brunei should be a thing.
We could do that. We could
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
How do I spell Brunei?
BROOO and
Oh.
yeah. But well, that's how you spell it. Like, well, that's how you'd spell it in the meme. If you're searching Google, it's just
Okay.
BRUNEI.
BRUNEI.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
just
that can
take
be
that,
done.
just take that, like that very first image of like the fancy mosque, you know, just take
I saw it right away.
just put it, just slap him right on it. I'm sure people will get it.
Wait, this isn't even a real picture. What the fuck?
What do you mean it's not a real picture? This is not a real picture?
On their official website, it's not even a real picture. It's fucking
What?
3D generated.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
What the fuck is this, man?
AI, dude.
Ugh.
Well, not AI, but you know, 3D generated.
All right, here's a real one. Okay, good deal.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
don't worry. Brunei will be a reality very soon.
All right, thank you. That'll be
Much love.
that'll be my contribution to the meme.
Enjoy your horse games.
All right, thank you very much, Watsaku. Have a good rest of your day.
Yep. Just keep on brewing.
All right, thank you very much for that, Watsaku. Okay, as I'm logging in, I'm gonna okay, do the thing about Elon. Okay. So I need to weigh in, okay? Because recently my husband was in a situation where he received a ride in a Tesla. And the you know, like it's a ride in a Tesla, right? But what really like caught him was the self-driving part of it. And so now he is he wants we need a weigh in chat, okay? We need a poll. I'm gonna put up a poll, okay? Let me set that up. I will set up the poll and then we will get... Okay, I'm just gonna put this in here. Yes, no. And let's make it... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it 10 minutes, okay? I'm gonna put it in there. I'm not influencing the... I'm not gonna influence the vote in any way until after it's done, okay? Chocolate Labubu from Dubai, amazing name, great first message. Elon is an island resident most of all. Wait, what do you mean by island resident? Do you mean like Kid Rock? That's what I'm calling the island, by the way. I'm calling it Kid. Did you see the video of the baby monkey? I did. Which video though? Because I think there's now more videos, right? Wow, that's good. Wait, what's good? Let him know they're planning to make the self-driving part of the monthly yearly subscription. Oh yeah, he knows. Oh yeah, Kid Rock. Yeah, I know. Okay. So I've set up the thing. Let's now look at what the actual like fucking where are the horse games. What? Oh, here we go. Right fucking here. Okay. Let's take a look. Do not autoplay videos. I do not want to autoplay videos. Okay, recommended for you, Mare Quest and Interactive Tale. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't think I want to go for like the My Little Pony style games. If I think I want the these games, you know? I want to look at these games, so we'll look at them. And we'll call the shitty artist Young Grok. No, I made an anime where he was exchanging email with a certain very bad man. Oh, yeah, of course. Hello, sir. You are in the way, did you know that? This monkey video? Oh no. Okay, wait. I'm gonna. Well, I will open that and I will look at it in a second. Nope. We will look at it. We'll look at it. We will look at it, okay? Because I do actually have something to say about the monkey. If Mr. Beast gets a Tesla, he's gonna become an unk officially. Tell him not. The Indian grocery store parking lot is all Tesla and the one Mini Coupe. Oh my god. You know what's... Wait. Boy meets Mini. I'm just going to screenshot your message right there. And I'm gonna send it to him directly. Okay. So, oh my god. Oh, there's Windstorm, start of a great friendship. My god. They really are... Oh, I kind of... Honestly, I kind of love that, like, Red Dead Redemption 2 is on here. Like, you're not... Like, Kuyamaya earlier was like, yeah, no, horses. And yeah, you're right, horses. Like, this is pretty... It's pretty cool that that's on here. The Ranch of Rivershine. Okay. Uma Musume. All right. We've already got that one. Equinox Homecoming. Rustler. Grand Theft Horse. Okay. Horse Racing Manager. Well, I already have that. It's called Uma Musume. Wait, hold on. Okay. There's how many of these games are here? The self-driving Tesla is 99 USD per month subscription. Yes, I have heard that. He does know that. How much is RDR2? It's like 60 bucks. It's 60 bucks. Okay, how many games does there's just so many fucking... Barbie Horse Trails? Wait, what year is this? Is this a new version? This has got to be the year... Oh, this released last year. Hello? Okay, wait. Hold on. No sale on art. Yeah, is it? It's not even on sale, even though it's listed on the horse sale at the top. Yeah, the horse fest isn't a sale. No, they're not. Well, you know what's funny is that it says that it was a sale, right? Like that's what it was presented as. No, wait, hold on. Let's go back to the home for a second. Steam Horse Fest. Like, wait, it said did not.
Steam Horse Fest is February 19th through 23rd, which means deals on not just
Deals.
Saddle up for an unforgettable adventure.
Wait, I'm 70% sure I got RDR2 for $30 a while ago. Don't buy right now. Oh no, I would not. No. No, I wouldn't buy. No, I would not. And here's the other. No, if I wanted to play Red Dead Redemption 2, we own Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, you know what I mean? Like we own it on the PlayStation. So, so I just like hook it up with the capture card. You know what I mean? It's still a deal to buy at full price, not a good deal. Is it really though, Ampar? When people say deal, I'm thinking like it's part of a bundle or it's on sale or something like that, you know? I would not just say like this is just like, oh, it's you know, it's just here. Okay, these are okay, actually hold on. No, this is what I wanted to do real quick, right? I wanted to just like scroll and see. Oh, deal could just mean worth it. Okay, I guess if you put it that way. Horse Plinko! Okay, alright. You know what? Okay, this is a lot of fucking horse games. What the fuck? How are there this many? I just thought, okay, here, let's just like click and see how many before we like go through them one by one. Let's see how many there are. And there's just so many. Like, some of these aren't even available yet. What the fuck? Huh? Why are there so many horse games in here? What the hell, bro? 2. Take part in commercial trading of a particular commodity. I guess. I guess they just don't think, when I think of like, when somebody says, I have a deal for you, I don't think, oh, you are selling me a product at full, like, you know, MSRP, you know? Okay. Maybe what we'll do is we'll look at like the popular titles, right? Well, actually, yeah, you know, I think that's my thing, you know. Okay, let's look at some of the popular Unreal Engine, okay? Why is it so loud, bro? It does not need to be this loud. Okay, can train horses. Gather resources. Oh no. Take care of your horse. Why do I have to gather resources? Horseback archery. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's cute. You're gonna hug the horse. Detailed rider and horse creation. Alright. To provide for your horse, silly. Okay, that's kind of cool. Like setting up different, interesting. Does it have like do you have like money management where you have to spend like boatloads of money on vet bills as well? You know? Okay, cool. That looks kind of neat. All right. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't put you back. Oh, it kind of does. Actually, it kind of does. Okay. Mountain bald. No, that's why you scavenge for resources, because you're just poor. Okay, what did Watsaku say? Still horsing around, I see. Hey, Groove Holmes, welcome in. Beans had ponies on her school folders. No, ties and wine. No. You do not understand. You don't understand what kind of child I was, okay? I was that child. I was that child that was obsessed with horses, drew horses whenever I could. Like my like I learned drawing because I liked horses, okay? And like ran around like a horse. I was not bullied, fortunately, or maybe unfortunately. I felt bad for the horse girl in my middle school that got bullied bad. Her name was Tara. I feel like that's a very horse girl name, too. Oh no. Sound of horses. Okay, let's look at this one. Oof. Yeah, oof. It's funny because I actually now think that there are two kinds of horse girls. Or two kinds of like crazy horse girls. I think the first kind of crazy horse girl is like where you are obsessed with like the idea of a horse, you know? Like you like unicorns, alicorns, like Pegasus, and you know, you're more likely to like the Lisa Frank horses, like My Little Pony, all of that shit, right? And then there are horse girls, like girls who actually ride horses. That is an entirely different type of crazy, you know? And my, like, for me, I was solidly in that first camp. And then later I learned how to ride horses. And then that actually, like, it put me more into like a central category where I'm not like I'm definitely not in the second category. I don't actually ride horses. I don't have that kind of money. But and I'm not as obsessed with horses as I was when I was a child. Okay, but I am still a little obsessed with horses. And then there's the competitive hobby horse girls. Oh no, goddamn, no, Rare Popo. I don't know that we could call them crazy horse girls. Okay, that is an entirely different category. I feel like that, yeah. There's horse girls, literally half horse, half girl. Yeah, but like Uma Musume. I think in Uma Musume, like everybody in that world, it's like I don't know if that. I feel like that's a different category as well, right? Because they're not exactly crazy. Like they are just horse girls. Which camp is Washin? I would have to say the second camp, right? I would have to say the second camp, right? Like, it's not the, unless he's not the Lisa Frank crazy. He's the Mr. Hands crazy, right? Like, that's the crazy that Wash falls into. He wants to be, yeah, that's what searches Beans' closet for hobby horse. Wait, what is a hobby horse? Is it is it the thing like basically like the broomstick with like the horse head on it? Is that what a hobby horse is? Wait, hobby horse? Okay, that's what that is. Okay, all right. I'm actually no. You know what? Wait a second. So you're okay. Wait. No, I understand now what you're talking about. Wait, no. I know what you're talking about, Krail. No, and Rare Popo. I know what you're talking about now. It's like where they do like the dressage and stuff while on a hobby horse, right? Like where they go. Okay, though. Okay. That actually maybe okay. No. I think I understand. I have seen those. I would say then maybe it is they are in like the Venn diagram. Like if we've got a Venn diagram, they're in the middle. They have to be in the middle, right? Because they're not actually riding horses. They are still very much. It is like they like the idea. They like all of the associated like trappings of it. They just don't have an actual horse. They don't actually have an actual horse. Hey, people said, oh, welcome in. Lauren is still on strike, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on with her. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can actually like fix that real quick. Because I am annoyed that this is like, and I keep okay, wait. Let me see if this if reconnecting the key. Okay, partially connect. Okay, StreamerBot website. Okay, StreamerBot. Sign in with Twitch. Authorize. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think let's see if that works the next time somebody subs. Or actually if somebody wants to try using the actually no, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Let me fix one more thing and then we can try the TTS. But while we do that, let's look at another trailer. I bet Lauren is a horse girl. I would not be surprised, actually. Okay, let's look at this Barbie horse trails, okay? Because again, I used to own a Barbie horse game when I was a kid. And I really fucking loved it. And that's kind of why I want to do this in the first... Like, I want to look through these in the first place. Is because, like, I remember really loving the whole Barbie horse girl game I had as a kid. I want to move all the lurkers. A horse girl without a horse is like an angel without wings. You go sad. Okay, alright.
Adventure with Barbie Horse Trails. Play as Barbie as you explore and uncover the secrets of Canterbury Trails Park.
Canterbury Trails, bro.
Set out on your own path in a vibrant open world where
Open
lush
world?
forests,
Hell yeah, let's
sparkling
go.
rivers and mysterious hidden places await. Trot and gallop through beautiful landscapes with Lucky, your loyal and lovable horse. Groom her, bond with her, and build a connection
Oh my
like no
God.
other. Customize Lucky and style Barbie with endless outfit combinations to
Oh
create
my
your
God.
perfect riding journey. Become a junior ranger and learn how to
Junior
care for nature
ranger.
with the help of
Okay.
our park experts. And don't forget your camera and journal to photograph and document everything. From majestic wildlife and rare plants around the lake to breathtaking moments under the stars. Discover buried artifacts and piece them together in an archaeological effort to reveal the park's hidden history.
That's all
Every day
right, but
holds
I
a
want
new story
I want
as
a bunch
you
of
enjoy the fun
horses.
of the world outside.
You know what I mean?
Explore, ride,
This is
and
like
play.
your horse.
Adventure awaits.
Like
in
you have the
Barbie
one horse.
Trails.
You're the one horse. Its name's Lucky. Can't change the name. All right. Okay, Barbie. All right. Okay. Beans is trying not to look into the game. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what is this? What is this one? Sound of Horses. Another open world. Let's check it out. Sound of Horses is so funny, bro. It's like a fucking movie or some shit. Okay, this kind of looks cool, though. Like, this looks good. Chickens? Hell yeah, let's go. Fucking chickens in the back. Lesbian rom-com drama? The Slippers? Honestly, I've no... Like, pigs? Huh? No eugenics, 2 out of 10? Shadow, we are reviewing all the horse games that are available, or some of the fine selections of the horse games that are available in the Steam Horse Fest. Excuse me. We will do eugenics at some point, though. Welcome in. Sound of Freedom, but with horses. Yeah. I find it a little strange that no one is talking. Like, there's no voice acting in this. Bean's looking for the game that's anatomically correct. What? Why is she on top of a... Oh my... Okay. This looks good. It actually does look good. Eugene's is kind of inbuilt with horses. Back up. Okay. That's very funny. puzzle solved with your horse. Investigate crop circles. What? That's crazy, bro. They just dropped that in there along with everything else, you know. Kick down barn doors with your horse. And, you know, ride next to the grumpy old, like, rail guy. Like, investigate trains. Investigate crop circles. What? Huh? MAGA Horse King. Gay Sabina, welcome in. I find it very funny that they don't seem to have like invested in voice acting for this. Yeah, I catch some illegals. Find out the Earth's plan. Burn in hell for showing your ankles, and many more friendly activities. You disabled your. I did not disable it. I did not. It's broken. I need to fix it. Ain't a horse girl game without crop circles. Wait. Okay, so wait. So did somebody actually try to do a oh shit. I didn't see the result. Okay, wait. The polls ended. Wait. Oh no. Somebody wait. Where current oh, there's a current poll. How do I look at the previous polls that I've done? God damn it. Manage poll. View results. Wait, I will look at this later. God damn it, what were the results? Okay, wait. Happening now? Wait. You all. No, that's just like what? God damn it, I need to figure it out. Okay. Imagine if the CIA did UFO disclosure through a horse. Answer the question, how did women get here? Wait, what do you mean, how did women get here? In just, like, general? How did we get here? Looking at horse girl games? Okay, we looked at Sound of Horses. Okay, nothing's really, I don't know why this pop-up is here, but it's very fucking annoying. It needs to go away. No, I will not be adding... Wait, can I just... Okay. Alright. Okay, Rustler seems like an interesting one. We will look at this next. This is the one that called itself like Grand Theft Horse. Where's the where is it? Is this muted? What the hell is going on, brother? Okay, let's just oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's age rated. Let's just do this. Okay. All right. View page. Immediately the cop horse, dude. What the cop horse? Bro, what is happening? Commit a Grand Theft Horse. Complete absurd quests. It's just a flesh wound. Oh no. Hire a human radio.
You sweat from a baboon's bar.
What the? What is happening? Explore a historically inaccurate world. Okay. Oh, here's the crop circles. Wait, are crop circles just pimp a horse? Wait. It's the thing. It's the thing, guys, from Grand Theft Auto. Spend 10 Polish zloty. Don't look at explosions? Oh, okay, alright. Cool, cool, cool. Live the medieval dream. Okay, that's kind of funny. I don't think it's exactly the game that I'm looking for, but the fact that this is a thing that is available is kind of funny. Is it Horse Girl Day on Steam or something? Yes, People Sido. It is, it's the Steam Horse Fest. That's now through tomorrow. So we gotta look. We're looking at our options. Okay, we're looking at our options. I want to find one, at least one game to put on my wish list. And you know, play when I find time, basically. Okay, so we looked at Sound of Horses, Unbridled. Oh Jesus, why is it doing this to me? We'll look at Slaughter Horse, actually. Even though I'm pretty sure it will not be what I'm looking for. Actually, here, let's look at Windstorm. Oh, this is in the official game based on the movie Windstorm, Ari's Arrival. Ari is also a very Ari is a very horse girl name. Interesting. Okay, let's look. Oh my god, there's fucking wolves, dude. Arius arrives to restore the bond with Windstorm. What the hey, Orange Hue? Yes, we're going through some horse games, okay, on Steam. Okay, archery skills, that's cool. Experience unexpected friendship. Nice. Oh, okay, also, I think, somebody sent me a, wait. Crail of Xanth sent me a link, and then now, what is this? Oh, yes, this is the competitive hobby horse riding. Let's look at what, Ty's sent. Oh, the pocket stables? Okay, oops, why is this? Okay, wait, stop.
Just this past June, Finland hosted its annual Hobby Horse Championships. 2,000 people were there.
Bestiality
from 21
Lesbians, the
different countries,
games.
including someone from right here in Chicago, 18-year-old Micah Zanstra, who also just organized
Bro,
a first of its kind
this would have been me, dude. This would have been me.
Look at, she's right here.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
So how did you get started in this?
You know, I saw somebody at another horse event with a hobby horse, and I've always loved horses, and I've ridden real horses, but I've never been able to have a horse of my own because I live right in the city. So I saw somebody with a real hobby horse, and I asked them where they got it. They said that they made it, and that's kind of how I started.
And so you make these. You not only ride them, you make them.
This is the exact type of thing that I would have done if I had known that this was a thing, okay? I would have been this person if I had known this was a thing that I could do. It's literally horse riding for people who cannot afford to do horse riding. So you saying you crank it? Oh yeah, no, Kuya Maya Stupa. No, hold on. I wait. Did y'all miss the part where I said that I ran around like a horse and drew horses all day and like literally all I ever wanted was to have a horse? Hello? Did y'all miss that part? Yes, I'm a crazy horse girl. Or I was a crazy horse girl. I don't know what I am now, okay? It's gymnastics with horse sticks. No, I mean, yeah. I guess you could say.
It looks like you're just tapping around.
Yeah, it does to some people. It actually takes a lot.
What is it about horses that unlocks this part of the brain for real for people? I don't know. I think it's man, you okay, listen, you're opening a can of worms here, okay? You're asking to unpack the appeal. You're asking to unpack the appeal of horses. For some streamers, it's the cock. I heard. Yeah. Of course. Yes, it is. That is very true. However, okay. I think like for the idealized, if I were to actually answer you for the idealized part of it, I think it's like. I mean, I think they are really fun. They are really fun to draw. They're very like, oh my god, running on a horse on the beach or whatever the fuck, you know. It's I don't want to say it's like little girl shit, but you know what I mean. Of course. I feel like you said "of course" a little too quickly. Now the actual like the other type of horse girls, the second type, where they're actually like horse riders, you know, like they know how to ride horses, they own a horse, or they like help out at stables in exchange for like riding lessons or some shit like this. Like that is a different type of appeal, right? Like that's like that. I mean, it's an actual like it's a physical activity, it's an exercise, it's chores, it's I don't know, a big dog, you know, like they're kind of they're fun to, like they're fun animals to hang around. Like some of them have like great personalities, that kind of thing, right? Yeah. Kuya Maya, that song. It's a pretty catchy song. Okay, wait, here, let's
It's
watch a
super
couple. Well,
athletic.
let's watch
You
a couple
have
more
to be
minutes and
really
then we'll
athletic
look
to be
at
able to do it, especially to jump heights up to
dude. This part though.
like 4 feet.
Yeah, well, that part does look hard.
Yeah.
And you're not just jumping; you have to jump over these.
man, I used to
while
run
you're
around like
holding
this, bro.
The hobby horse in place. That's the trick, right?
Yes. And you have to memorize the course as well.
So is this taken off in the United States? You said you just had an event, this U.S. Championship in Michigan last weekend. You organized it.
Yes.
Who's doing this? Like, is it?
Who's
all ladies?
doing
Yeah,
this?
I mean,
Who's doing this?
we have, it's mostly teen girls, but
Why
we
is
do
that, I
also
wonder?
have some
It's
boys
mostly
that have
teen
been joining the
girls.
sport. And then also, I mean, it usually ranges from like, 8 years old to 25.
Oh my
Are you
god.
training for this in the gym?
I actually, I just kind of ride in the park.
He acting like we should take this shit
I live in a
seriously.
condo, so it's kind of hard to ride in the condo. So I will take my horses out to the park and ride them.
I mean, okay, look, okay. I know we're laughing at it, but honestly, this is no more ridiculous than the people who like legitimately got together and formed like Quidditch leagues after like Harry Potter blew up, okay? Like my college had a Quidditch league, okay? There was like a garden outside the outside the library that was like kind of perfect for this, and that's where they would play fucking Quidditch, okay? So all of them fucking running around with like goddamn brooms between their legs, okay? And like throwing around a ball, and then there's a guy there like that was like there was like a runner who would be the snitch, you know? Like this is no more ridiculous than that. In fact, I would argue that Quidditch is the more ridiculous kind. It's like, at least this is based on like an actual real life like sport event, you know, that has like a lot of money and stuff in it. So I don't know. I think we shouldn't shame little girls for or teen girls or whatever for doing teen girl activities. You know what I'm saying? The ball with wings was played by a person. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. And actually, you know what? That kind of makes sense, right? Like, because there's no snitch. And the whole point of the snitch is that it's not easy to catch the snitch, right? So, like, usually you get, like, a guy who is, like, a really good runner, you know? Like a marathon runner or something. So I think that's kind of cool. That part is kind of cool, right? I can steelman Quidditch easy against this. I think that it's the problem is you can steelman it, but you're still not going to make it look less ridiculous. Like, I still accept the concept of people playing Quidditch, but it's still ultimately, it looks very silly, and so does this. This looks very silly, right? They should have made the snitch a rat. Catching rats is hard. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Get any looks when you're doing that?
You know,
I mean, it's strange.
Of
It's
course.
a little odd, right?
Yeah, I do. Especially,
Let
I've
me
had some
see if I
people
can-
girls try and film me before with bad intentions, but
Aww.
I just
Okay, that's
I
kinda
do what
sad.
I love, and I don't really care if I find that more people are interested too. People have come to ask me what it is.
So when you're training, what's
Aw,
involved?
that's kind of
running.
that's kind of sad. Although, honestly, probably like probably to be expected, right? What was the outcome of the poll? That's what I can't find. I don't know why it won't let me look at, okay, wait, manage, wait. I forgot about the fucking poll, bro. Okay, view results. But that was like the horses. Vosh enters the chat with 150 points. Glue Factory question mark, where are my cats beans? And Icebeans Horse Girl Forever is at 0. At 0 votes. But where's the actual, where's the, okay, wait. What happens if I delete this poll? Could not delete poll. Okay. Why can't I see my past polls? Wait, hold on. We're already here. Let me play this.
Holding the hobby horse, or is it you have to do lateral moves? What's the training?
There's a whole bunch of different. I do dressage and then also show jumping.
Okay.
And show jumping is involved where I jump a series of courses, and this is dressage.
What is that? Right, that's dressage.
That's dressage. Yeah, it's kind of similar to ballet, I'd say. You have to have really high steps.
No, okay. All right, listen. I think that this these two reporters are in at how do you get somebody who comes on and talks about hobby horses and not know what dressage is? What the actual fuck, okay?
Difficult, and you do a 4-minute like routine with a series of movements. And then this is just a little bit of show jumping. And
hey, Grishty, welcome in.
Really
best way to make someone be quiet?
Order, usually 8 jumps. And you want to make sure that you're cantering, which is that.
Best way to make someone be quiet? I don't know, ask them to be quiet? Huh? Fuck prancing around with a stick between your legs?
How, like, it's like do-do.
Like, same thing.
Yeah.
Quidditch.
Yeah, you have to be able
Quidditch.
to do that. You can't,
Quidditch is just
like,
just as
trot,
cringe.
Which is the other movement gate.
Yeah.
And otherwise you're disqualified.
So where do you go from this? I mean, what's next for you?
You know,
what do you mean, what's next for you?
You know, like getting the sport out there. I think it's really important to get awareness for the sport, and this is a great way to do it. And also, it has shown how popular the sport is, especially.
I'm still trying to find the poll, dude.
We had over 100 competitors, so it's really popular, and it's more popular than I ever thought it was in the U.S.
Okay, I can't find the polls.
Do you sew and you make these yourself?
Yeah, I do. I sew all of the ones that I ride myself, and it takes kind of it's very difficult. I've made hundreds of them, but yeah, and I started making them in 2020.
And how much does a hobby horse go for? Like the
I mean, this one would probably be about $290.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I also make pony sizes so they can be smaller, and you know.
Oh, she makes these. Okay, that's kind of cool. That is actually kind of cool. Like, this is a very well made. I would have not. I would have assumed that she bought this. Like, this is very well made. Look at that.
Charge like $140 for those. But
this is more of a sport than Quidditch. I don't know how to spell that shit.
Oh.
You know,
I don't think I care. I mean, like I think it if you want to make I guess it's like if you want to make it a sport, why the fuck not? You know, like if it's not your cup of tea, then it's not your cup of tea. You know what I mean? But if people actually want to do it, and obviously they're not worried. It's not that they're not worried. It's like they don't care too much about how silly or like what other people are thinking about it, because they're having fun. I don't know. As long as it doesn't like hurt them, then I don't see why. And actually, hold on a second. That's not even my real criticism, because like actual sports can and will hurt you, right? I guess it's like, who the fuck cares, right? If people do want to get together and create a Quidditch league, like, it's not my cup of tea, but if they turned it into an actual sport, that's fine. People act like every guy doesn't prance around with a stick between their legs all day, every day. It just doesn't have a face. It is not a sport. No, but like that's... Listen, Shai Hulud, it might not have a face, but it does have a head, okay? If one of the athletes injures themselves, do you think they fear their coach is gonna pull the double barrel out? Well, Watsaku, you know, when you think about that, like Uma Musume has a different implication, you know, when you think about it, right? Doesn't even have the horse gun. We call fucking playing chess or LOL a sport too. Yeah, like esports. Yeah, esports. Esports. You know? I have no issue with this being a sport. You know? Like, it literally does not have any impact on my life if that is now called a sport. That is also probably not an unexpected opinion coming out of me, who is currently looking at all of the horse games available on Steam. Okay, what should we look at next? Sport, but silly sport? Yeah, I'm okay with silly sport. Like, okay, like, this is the thing, right? I think that, like, there's not really, like, I think that there are people who are... People want to be able to say, oh, it's a silly sport, which is fine, right? You just have to realize that that is an opinion. There's no, like, unserious... Like, there's no category that's called unserious sports, right? Unless we're talking about something like the Ocho, right? Ocho sports. Right? But see, even then, it's called seldom seen obscure sports. I feel like this is something that would 100% be an Ocho sport, you know? It isn't real, how can it be a sport? No, I don't think that we're saying hold on. It's not it's probably okay, maybe Krail, maybe you and I are talking about like two different things. Maybe you're saying that like it is not currently a sport. And so that's why you're saying it is not a sport. And I'm saying I don't necessarily care about like whether it is currently officially labeled as a sport. But if that's what the people who participate in that thing, like if they want to make it bigger, get more people involved and make it into that kind of thing, then I'm okay with that. That's cool by me. Like I'm fine with calling it a sport in that sense. You know what I mean? Because at some point, especially if you set up like you're getting in here, you've got a fucking stadium, you've got an arena, you've got people in the fucking stands, you've got like prizes and like people coming from around the world and winning at like in fucking Finland, like the US sent somebody there. It's a sport at that point. I don't know what to say, bro. Especially if it's something that happens like semi-regularly. How is that not a sport, you know? It's a sport. There just isn't a broad enough a following for us to consider it a sport. Quote unquote. I guess, like, I mean, you know, like, I think, like, what's your criteria, right? Because, like, look at, like, you know, like, something that's on the, like, the Ocho, for example, right? Like, what is it called? It's seldom seen obscure sports that probably have, like, very limited followings. Acting is not a sport. Hobby horsing is acting? No. No, that's just, no. Wait, acting, as in, like, that they are actually just, like, putting on that are you trying to say that there's no physical, like, athleticism being shown here at all? That it's all acting? You're actually, like, coping. People are stupid and weird. There's an activity scoring chart, a computer competition, prize, a crowd, an arena. Sorry, Chud's hobby horsing is a sport. Look up competitive tickling. Competitive tickling. Oh my god. Bizarre controversy.
As the father of a 1-year-old, I do quite a bit of it these days, but it turns out tickling is also a thing among consenting adults. Sounds reasonably benign, so why has a new documentary about competitive tickling created such an uproar? Here's ABC's David Wright.
Bro.
Competitive endurance tickling. You heard me. Competitive endurance tickling. This is a video produced by a website called Jane O'Brien Media.
Hello?
Other cul-de-sacs on the internet. Odd enough to
Hold
tickle
on.
the fancy of New Zealand feature reporter David Farrier.
I just thought this is the craziest story of all time.
I mean, I didn't...
Wait, this is an this is an actual fucking documentary on like, hello? What is happening? That has to be the gayest thing. I do quite a bit of it. Okay, also, hold on. You think pro wrestling is a sport? Okay, listen. I'm not an expert on this, okay? As I understand it, pro wrestling has like quite a bit of like kayfabe to it, or like the acting part, right? Where like aren't the fights like predetermined or some shit or whatever the fuck? I don't know, okay? I don't know enough of pro wrestling to be able to answer this question, right? I'm just saying that based on what I have seen so far, these people, when you say acting, I don't know what you mean when you say acting. They are putting on, like, they are acting as in they are using their legs as the forelegs of the horse, and they are making moves that horses would do. But they're also actually trying to clear the jumps. They're not, like, pretending to follow. Oh, I clipped the, you know, oh god, I'm blanking on the jump, like the jump thing, right? Like I clipped it with the back of my heel, like, oh, I'm gonna lose points for, I did that, and I did that on purpose to lose points. Like, no, that doesn't happen, right? Like, they are genuinely trying to be the best at what they are doing. That part is not acting, right? They are trying to win. In pro wrestling, is that what happens? Like, does that happen in pro wrestling? I'm asking you because you know way more about pro wrestling than I do. I can guarantee that. My understanding is, no, that with pro wrestling, the kayfabe is very, like, it's part of it, right? Like, they might actually be doing things that require athletic ability, but at the end of the day, again, I could be wrong. I don't know if, like, they're actually all predetermined or something like that. I just know that, yeah, I don't know. I would not put them in the same category. But also, I wouldn't say that, like, pro wrestling is not a sport. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, you know what I mean? Me bribing the Danish hobby horse to take a fall in her final round so I could then double what I bribed her with on Polymarket. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, hold on. Chess is a sport? Yeah, chess is a sport. I guess, like, when you say sport, I tend to think of, like, yeah, I mean, okay, hold on. Let's be really pedantic, okay? And look at what the definition of a sport is. Okay. An activity involving physical exertion and skill in which the individual or team competes against each other or others for entertainment. There you go. That's a pretty fairly good definition, right? Maybe like physical exertion and skill. I would maybe say skill, right? Because, you know, what isn't a sport? I'm competing in professional typing. I mean, if you had, yeah, I guess Bong and stuff also welcome in. Would you, I don't know, like, I guess the word sport is like, because at what point does it become like, okay, so actually, you know what? When I was a kid, here, let me get the music back up. When I was a kid, my school would do these weird, like, they did these weird tournaments and shit. Like, there was a handwriting competition. We had handwriting competitions. Like I would win the handwriting competitions. Okay. And there was one time where my mom got really pissed at me because after I had won the handwriting competition one year, right before the next year's handwriting competition, one of my friends came to me and asked me to help her, like teach her how to write better, like how to write better. And I showed her like some like things that I did, you know? And basically that year she won against me. Like I came in second. And when my mom found out she was so pissed at me. She was so pissed. So, but the thing is, we didn't call them sports. We called those types of things competitions. Like it was a handwriting competition. So bong and stuff, I would say that typing would be a competition, you know? Asian parent, isn't that like classic? Isn't that like just classic Asian parent thing? Difference between game and sport is the actively competing against each other, not turn-based, and game and an exhibition competition scored performance. Wait, Xrox, are you pulling that from like a definition, or are you just saying that that's kind of what you see that to be the differences? Actively competing against each other, not turn-based. Wait, actively... Oh, like... Yeah, like a race. Like everyone's on doing the same thing at the same time and it's timed or something. The problem... I think the problem is that when you start to put in... like stipulations like that, I think that then... you know, like... Okay, so for example, when you say... you know, any Olympic sport that... Like, okay, you know, the throw, you know? Like... What is it called? The hammer throw? Like, the hammer throw, right? It's not every... It is a turn-based... It's turn-based, right? In the sense that, like, you get your turn. So, by your definition, that wouldn't be a sport. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to pick apart your definition, by the way. I'm just like, football is kind of turn-based. Yeah, in the sense that, like, yeah, kind of, yeah. I don't know. The problem is that people get insulted about stupid things. Yeah, that is also true. On Gooner Discords, they have group voice calls where they all jork it and see who lasts the long. Excuse me? Hello? Ergy. How do you know this? Ergy, how do you know this? Ergy. How do you know this, though? Yeah, how do you know this? Okay, wait, we are getting very distracted. Everyone knows that. You're not trying to pick apart the definition, and you just are. I mean, no, I think it's like, I think that I just think that, I mean, I think that the only reason Xrox is giving it is because we're sitting here trying to figure out what the definition of a sport is. Okay, so, you know, I'm not picking it apart in that way. I'm just like, hey, I mean, personally, I guess I think for me it's more like the, you know, it would feel weird. It would feel weird to call a typing, like a typing competition a sport, you know? I would probably just call it a competition. You know? Like when we had like our competitions, for like, we would have like a tournament each year for like indoor games. And that's what we called it, was indoor games tournament. and it'd be like chess, checkers, Scrabble, and like one more thing that I'm blanking on right now, you know? And like, it's kind of weird. It feels weird to call chess a sport, even though I guess it you know, it could very well fall in that category, you know? So, I don't know. It's loosey-goosey, right? Okay, moving on. I think this became a thing also because funding happened for sports and other things in college and high school, maybe? Maybe. I mean, I think, like, okay. It's like, okay, it's... Oh, you know what? It's like when people start getting, like, antsy or, like, you know, when they start bucking against, like, diagnoses in the DSM. You know what I mean? Like, what your thing is called in the DSM might have changed from then to now. And in part, the reason why we have those labels is because they're tied to things like insurance codes. You know? Like, if you have a diagnosis with a specific name, then that corresponds to a insurance code that will provide you with the treatment that you need for said thing. You know? So, like, you know, like, you could have been, you know, like, not so long ago, you could have been diagnosed with, like, PDD-NOS, which is a type of autism. But now, as I understand it, there's no PDD-NOS. It's all under the autism spectrum, disorder, you know? And you might have an issue with it because you're like, no, PDD-NOS is very specifically blah, 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 blah. But it's like, there's probably a reason for that, you know? It's so that if you're diagnosed with PDD-NOS, that doesn't preclude you from being eligible to get the other types of therapy or support that an autism spectrum disorder would, like, that categorization would give you. You know, it's bullet chess because classical is boring. I can't do bullet chess. I'm already bad at chess. Okay, professional typing goes hard though. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick, and then we will get that.
The final sentence demo. What is it? It's a typing battle royale, and if you mess up 3 times, they kill you.
Why?
In line with enter or space.
Wait, why? What's that? What's
shift?
What is happening? Why did huh?
10 seconds, we're playing the final sentence demo. What is it? It's a typing battle royale.
What was that?
And if you mess up 3 times, they kill you. In line with enter or space. Shift.
Oh,
Shift
God.
is optional for capitals. Round 1 cleared. This is a tutorial. We take these. I'm assuming these aren't even real people.
Bro, this is some fucked up shit. This is like, what is happening? This is like typing, but in the, you know, what's that game called? The oh my God, why am I blanking on it? It's the game. Oh my God. Why am I blanking on it? It's the fucking poker, the roulette. No. Guys, what is that called? What's that game called? Roulette? Buckshot roulette. Yeah, buckshot roulette. It's like the aesthetic of buckshot roulette. But with typing. Squid Game. Yeah. Russian roulette. Yeah, I was trying to remember the name of the game.
Well done. Empty line ends around. Next.
Okay, this is 42 minutes long. I thought this was just a clip. Oh my God. Do you remember the old commercial so-and-so game would be better if it were hockey and then someone hip checks the person? No. I don't think I ever watched those. Okay, wait, what is this? Squid type? Oh, final sent. Oh, it's literally. Wait, it's literally. Oh, this is the game. Okay. All right. Holy shit. You should play this on stream. Bro, what the fuck? We've strayed so far from God. Holy moly. Join the demo. Okay, add to library. Done. Easy. I didn't realize it was so easy. Okay, alright, okay. Wait, let's get back to it. I want to watch this trailer. Wait, where'd it go? Where did it fucking go? Oh no, it went away. No, I think I know what it was. That, it was the, Pocket Stables. I want to look at this. Song singer. This is the best way to cure autism, then get smart or die, and then everyone will be smart as fuck real quick. No, it's not how that's gonna work. I really call our boy Cobra preferring Asperger's over autism. Yes, Ties. People got really mad when the Asperger's diagnosis got taken away. And it's because, kind of understandably, there was a lot of like identity that was baked into that Asperger's diagnosis, right? It's just like particularly awful because like the Asperger's, like especially like the name and the guy, you know, the name is just very like it's very polarizing. You know? Okay, another horse game? No. Well, that's the whole point. That's what we're doing. Okay. Train your horses to race and win. Okay. This looks cute. This is like a breeding. That's cute. It's like, it's a bit like Stardew Valley. Or like Pokemon or something. I didn't know that was the point being it's not in the stream title? Oh my god. Okay, here, I'll put in the stream title. There you go. Big bald, pizza hefty, cheeks, tin can, tone deaf, flute fluke, and kabaddi. Okay. They hijacked the Harvest Moon soundtrack. This looks cute. I don't think I would go for this one specifically. Mostly because I think I'm kind of looking for like one of the realistic well, okay, I think maybe was it Unbridled where I want like baby horses, okay? Like, let's look at this one. Breeding in foals. Okay, all right. Immediately. Genetically realistic breeding. Fucking immediately, bro. They know what I was. They knew what I want. Introducing foals. Watch the foals grow. Pure breeding, mixed breeding. Ooh. Realistic like Barbie. She doesn't even have a realistic horse. Hey, Saysan. Oh, no, wait. You've been in here. See, this is some dressage shit. Percheron? Okay, this looks cool. Oh, you can teach the baby horse. Open closed doors from ground and from... Okay, wait, no, this is the patch notes. This is... Okay, we're looking at patch notes. I was like, I thought this was the trailer. I've been driving a stop for foodies. I want this game with people. Like, so you want, like, this, but with the Uma Musume girls? My god, that's cool. Guild... Oh my god. Assign horse to box. Rename horse. Sell horse. Buy randomize horse. Guild stallions. One of these things is not like the other. You ever play the arcade horse racing game where you choose out horses to sire your horse, and you train your horse, and you do horse racing, you try to win some races, and then you can use those horses to sire new horses? Wait, X-Rocks, that mechanic does exist in Uma Musume. I'm assuming you're not talking about Uma Musume. Right? They saying they want a eugenics game? Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, let's look at the actual trailer for this, because this is, oh, it's early access? Okay, I don't, this is the trailer, okay. It was a game I used to play with Dave and Buster's like 15 years ago? Wait, really? Like it was like an actual arcade game. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. No, I did not play that game. Hobby horse breeding game, Jesus Christ. Get go rad, lad. A little choppy on the animation of the walking, but like, you know, this looks pretty cool. I love how... wait. Bro, read some reviews? Read reviews for this game? Yeah, here, let's go through the trailer and then we'll look. Like, this kind of stuff, like, you know, like, accessorizing them and stuff is... okay, actually, that's kind of neat. With, like, the type... Oh, holy shit, bro. Are these, like, jeans? Are we show jean options. Holy, this is actually... It's probably the most horny reviews ever. Wait, we'll look at these reviews, okay, for this game. Flea-bitten mask, gray factor, flea-bitten opacity. Bro! This is customization. Let's fucking go. That's pretty neat. I like the little trot, the little dressage trot that they do. Okay, but you're showing me. Okay, I think I get it. Oh, okay. All right. Let's take a look. Let's look at the reviews. What? Oh, okay. Overall views mixed. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. All right, I bought this game the day it first released. Their socials led people to believe in a higher quality than it actually is. It's been in EA since 2023. We're almost at the 3-year mark and they've added very little in terms of something to do. There's no end goal. You get to create your first horse. There's a wide variety of customization, which is nice, but you can only custom the first horse and not any others. No! They added breeding, but nothing really fancy about it. Horse just stands in stable. Can't turn them out while pregnant. Buying horses is worse. Even worse, potluck. Oh, hold on. My light went out. Hold on. Hold, please. This is actually very... You can't watch the horses fuck. Well, no. Watching them fuck. Although that is pretty... Okay. Okay. You just pick gender and breed, no color. So if you're wanting a certain color for breeding, you could spend 20 to 30 minutes buying and selling and still not get what you're looking for. Quests, none, 0. I don't count doing jumping, XQ, and dressage as quests. When they are optional, they don't have any progress to the game. Okay, fuck. This actually looks pretty bad. This game needs a lot of work, and in my honest opinion, it should not have been released to the public yet. You don't get to change the appearance of your character at the start of the game. Okay, that's pretty bad, bro. What is this? Oh, quick seal. Quick seal. Quick seal moment. We got a seal here. We got a seal here. Where's the sound? Where are the sounds? I do not hear sounds. There are no sounds. Okay. Do I just not hear the sound? Aw, he got a little pat on his head. It's his birthday. Aw. Wait, which one? This one's birthday? Our big Chungus on the... I'm DMD of writing game in a game where you can play as a horse? Or is it the guy that's is it the one that's getting fed all the fish? That it's his birthday? I really wish we could have heard the oh wait, hold on. Happy 6th birthday! Aw, cute. I've DM'd you a writing game in a game you can... Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. Toontown. Rewritten. Wait, is this... Okay, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, mad lad? I want to leave! What happens if... Oh my god! Before you enter, you should know that Toontown Rewritten is a fan-made revival of Disney's Toontown Online, creating using publicly available downloads and information made freely available to the general public. But just one more thing. By using Toontown Rewritten, you certified you understand that Toontown Rewritten is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company and or Disney Interactive, blah, 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 and you hereby release Disney from any and all liability, corporate, or personal loss caused to you or others by the use of Toontown Rewritten. Sounds good! Bro, what the fuck is this? What have you sent me? A writing game and a game where you can play as a horse? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. It's not on this list, my brother. Although, to be fair, I can imagine why it's not on this list. Okay. Let's look. So far, I have not I am a little disappointed that I've not found something that's like, yes, this is going straight onto the fucking wish list. It's like Disney Club Penguin, but remade by fans. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, Windstorm seemed kind of interesting. It seemed more like a Life is Strange, but with horses, you know? And apparently it's like a fucking movie. You know what I mean? As original shutdown, yeah. I mean, we watched this, right? Like, this is like Life is Strange, but with horses. So that seemed kind of interesting. And I think also the very first game that we looked at, Unbridled, maybe, that had, like, the, wow. Like, we can look at the reviews for this, right? Like, this had, like, archery and, like training, like care of horses, like horse customization, all that shit. What do I Reanimal? Honestly, this is probably like the closest thing to what I would want. Let's look at the reviews real quick and then take a look, okay? We'll look at like a good one and a bad one. Okay. You know what, as a fellow, please someone make a decent horse game person for years. This game isn't actually that bad. Yes, there are things that need to be improved, but I put a few hours in and I feel like there's still stuff to do and I've enjoyed it mostly. First, like what I'd like to see improved. The good. I like the stable horse management side to it. You can see a horse improving with training and you either get to do this via lessons at home or at the campsite and you can allocate horse stalls. I love that you can... Okay, I love that you can set up your own courses and then you have an indoor and outdoor arena. Horses are semi-realistic with nice movements and actions. You can grow your own feed. Lots of items to buy in the town. Lots of jobs. Or able to earn money relatively easy by chopping wood. The controls are janky. Quite why you have to use... Wait, what? And slow down. Oh, yeah, okay. The interface for setting up the arena is horrible. Leading the horses can be a pain. The recently posted, the top negative review is like, it says, the way the game is like a birthday cake, pretty sugary and exciting when you look at it, but once you bite into it, it's like gray gruel that actively sucks the serotonin from your brain like a leech. Yo, what the whack? Holy shit. These reviews are not kind. Or at least this review, these two reviews are not kind. This game does have potential, and I sincerely hope that the developers continue working to achieve its full potential, but unfortunately, in its current state, I can't recommend it. Poetry better than the game? Yeah. Hey, Dr. Man, horstism? Yep. It's funny because I have not seen a single horny comment yet. Okay, let's keep looking. God damn. Okay, horse racing. Okay, wait. Actually, I just clicked on this. Let's see what.
E for everyone.
Okay. There's horses in V Rising, and you can turn them into Amphi horses. But is that the point of V Rising? It's not. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Whatever that is. This is some, like, fucking... Okay, my other light now went... Where? This is like some Breath of the Wild shit right here. Where are the horsecock games? So far, we have not seen horsecock games, Dr. the Man. Oh! That's cute. Babies, very cute. Still watching. It is, like, I'm getting Breath of the Wild vibes, dude. DLC. Full care. This seems kind of cute. I don't know about, like, did you actually buy this? I've not bought anything yet, okay? Mr. Beans is concerned. Mr. Beans is like... what? Concerned. We have not, nothing has actually, remember, we're saving for our Tesla. Wait, does anyone remember the results of the fucking poll? I can't find the poll. I can't find the poll because I missed the end of it, and then when Shadow came in and created the other poll, it, like, fucking replaced this poll, and now I can't find, like, my previous poll. Twitch, view past polls. How hard is that? Oh! The last poll. You can't see more than just, like, the last poll. Should I just do the poll again? I can just do the poll again. Chat voted by? No! Okay, I'm doing another poll. Okay, I'm doing another poll. Okay, yes. I'm doing yes, no. I'm not allowing additional votes. Okay? Very simple. And it's now... okay, I've set it for 10 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes so that it reminds me when it's done, okay? We're setting up a new poll. Okay, everybody get in the fucking poll, please. You have 10 minutes. Okay. Alright, meanwhile. Tobiano, what is this? Tobiano is a sport horse simulator with realistic genetics, management, and riding. Shop for horses and train them through the levels to succeed at okay, wait, you know what? I think this is something else that we didn't do. We didn't really look at the reviews. We just, like, I just watched the trailer. But first of all, if the reviews are shit, why do you need a poll when you know the answer in your heart? Because DB Cyclops, Mr. Beans needs chats. A chat. He needs chat's impression. Okay. He needs chat's answer. Okay. Under 100 reviews, skip. I don't think. To be fair, I wouldn't want to like skip a game just because it had few reviews. But if it has few reviews and those reviews are mixed, then I think that that is bad, right? Because like the thing is that your game could have just not taken off or whatever, like, or it could have been in like gotten in at the wrong time or something, you know? Buy any other EV guy, promise you like it. Ooh, it's the self-driving that's the main pull apparently. The unicorn princess. Okay, wait. How about we do it this way? Why don't we do like popular discounted, search by name? Why can't I like okay, popular discounted? Isn't the self-driving like 1,200 a year? Yes. Okay. Rival Stars Horse Racing Desktop Edition. Okay, let's take a look at that. This is very positive. 3,322 reviews. Released in 2020. Cockfighting minigame, maybe. Desktop slop. What does that mean? Desktop slop. Is this the Vosh catalog? Okay, so example, the self-driving mode has caused more accidents per car on the road than regular gas cars. Source, me, a forensic clinician who works on car accident cases. Oh no. DB, do you have a... DB, do you have a... Please tell me you have a handy study that shows that, please. Please. If you have it. Is this just Uma Musume with real horses or digital horses? Well, let's take a look. I want to see, okay? It could just actually be that. Okay, breeding. Are you sure? Cult! Wait, this is... Hold on. Yeah, Vampire. That's actually, this is actually pretty, fat. Oh, you can put them in the pasture. That's cute. Okay, visit horse. Okay, and then you can horse creator. Let me finish smoking outside for it. Oh, you're good. Take your time. This is actually Uma Musume, but with like real horses. Self-driving mode was steered to the car to the right every exit. It was terrifying. Have you been Beams dreams of retirement where she breeds horse? No. You know, like the funny thing is that I feel like in order for me to, well, actually no, hold on. Okay. At this point in time, I would not want to do that. Like, hell no, okay? I think that, like, owning horses, and especially owning, like, a ranch that has a lot of horses on it, or that, you know, like, it's a lot of fucking work. It's a lot of fucking money. Like, no, you know? That being said, I think that I'm not discounting the possibility that it might that kind of thing might become more appealing to me as I near retirement age. You know what I mean? So maybe you are right. Okay. This does look good. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Oh, it just ended. Okay, I just went to the screenshot. I mean, this looks pretty good actually, but it is just the racing part, I think, and like the horse custom is maybe $20 is a lot for that, I think. You know? But I'd add it. It's looked the best so far but I mean, you don't really ride like for fun, I think. It just mostly is racing. This is a little terrifying. What's the top selling game? Here, let me see. Because we did basically like, okay, top sellers. But also like top sellers is just like the most sales, right? It doesn't necessarily mean the best review. Well, I don't know. Well, okay, hold on. Red top sellers, Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, Uma Musume. Okay, rival horse stars horse racing. There you go. You know. Okay. We looked at Unbridled, but it says, but wait, wasn't this the game that we looked at and we found reviews that were basically like, wait, hold on a second. What did we say? Why did I like not look at this? Oh, right. This was the one that's like the game is like a birthday cake. And when you bite into it, it's like gray gruel that actively sucks the serotonin from your brain like a leech. God. You know? It just seems like there's not that much to do in the game. And some people have went in with like thinking, oh, there's actually a little bit more than I thought. And then some people were like, okay, there's really not much in here at all. Let's look at Equinox Homecoming. 692 user reviews, very positive. Okay, this is another Life is Strange looking deal, but let's take a look.
We're celebrating the return of the great Alex Evans. The gang is back together.
Okay, no, hold on, I take it back. It's Alan Wake, but with horses, okay?
Let's see if you can still ride. Always a pleasure to see you, Heather. It's okay. There you go.
The fucking music, bro, I'm dying. Speaking of which, no more Alan Wake playthrough. My schedule kind of got fucked up, Parse. I'd have to figure out, Sundays, essentially, right?
Weird, right?
What does that mean?
What the?
Just don't know.
Open your eyes, Alex.
Bro! This is Alan Wake, but with horses.
I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Just don't get it. Something's getting under my skin.
We could all be in danger.
Bro. Yo. Huh?
What the actual...
Hey, yo, what the hell? What the? This is crazy. What is this? It's called Equinox Homecoming. It's an early access game. This game doesn't look like other things you played in the past. As such, we don't have much information on whether or not you might be interested in it. Dear, the bad kind of horse. Roachboss 69. This actually might be game of the year. Okay, wait. Let's look at the reviews. It is early access. Okay, overall review very positive. Recent reviews very positive. Okay, enjoyed the lore. The community here. So, okay, wait, hold on. I got the game early access. I was allowed to restart the story once they developed a bit more, so I did get to experience the cinematic scenes. I wish Steam had neutral reviews because that is what I would have picked. It is not all bad. There's some very solid aspects of the game. I'll probably play it once more once it is developed to see the improvement. For the sake of not being superficial about deeper topic, I won't talk about how the idea of that game ever came to be. Women like horses, women like true crime. Let's make a story just to cater to an audience rather than have a story first. I also won't talk about AI use, because others have done it in more depth and more intelligently. I have gripes with the AI use. Okay, well, my timer is up. Let me look at the poll real quick. Let me look at the poll. Okay. Alright. Sorry, Mr. Beans. Democracy has spoken. And here is your answer. Sorry. Bleh. Okay, but also apparently we're gonna be getting a study that shows how the what do you call it, the FSD is actually bad in Teslas. You don't have TTS, but if you did, I'd have spammed this. You're welcome. I'm trying to get that fixed, brother. I'm trying to get that fixed. I thought I did something to fix it, but honestly, this one is a classic. I think I know which one this is, but let's look.
Girls Make Games. Over the past 12 years, Girls Make Games has empowered over 8,000 girls aged 8 to 18 from all around the world to create and share their own video games through summer camps, workshops, and game jams. In
He hit
2022, GMG established a college scholarship to bridge the gap for young women as they entered college and careers in the games industry. True to their mission statement, the founders of this incredible
Why did you turn off the camera, Red?
inspiring members of their community to accept the award on behalf
Well,
of
honk, honk, motherfucker!
And I'd like to invite
Honk,
them
honk!
Thank you for the 100 bits, Mad Lad. Pretend. Oh, wait, what? Let's see if Lauren comes out.
Pretend TTS, but Beans reads it instead.
Pretend. Okay, here, let's look at your message. What the hell? I can't read this! I can't. Hold on, actually. Hold on a second. Can I read this? Or can we do let me do something real quick. Lauren Southern. Let's go down. Oh, here we go. Voice. Not a random voice. We need Lauren. Where is Lauren? What have we been doing? The turbo 2.5. Okay, let's
Zwischen zerklüfteten schwarzen Felsen zischte der kalte Wind durch zackige Schluchten und knirschende Kiesel. Ein zögerlicher Zaunkönig zwitscherte kurz, doch das leise Zucken der Zweige erschreckte ihn. Schwere Wolken zogen skizzenhaft über den zinkgrauen Himmel, während ein kleines, verschmitztes Schaf zwischen kargen Kräutern kauend scharrte.
What? Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that. Okay, there is a way I can work around it. You must. Wait, what must?
stage and hear how GMG truly
Motherfucker! Red, why you are hiding the cam?
Welcome Ellie Friedman and Monica Paredes.
Fucking Red, dude. Any Germans in chat? They caught him off guard. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, all right. I mean, this looks like it. This looks like it is promising. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know, wait, no, this is the, wait, what? Oh, this is the fucking Unbridled. Bro, what the fuck am I talking about? No, the Equinox, right? The Equinox looks promising. I'll add it to wishlist for now. And like check on it later, you know, whenever it's like fully done. Actually, no, wait, is it just like fully done now? Because it's on sale now? Okay, Horse Racing Manager, we looked at that. That was alright. Sound of Horses was like meh. But let me look at the reviews now that I'm actually looking at reviews. Not that it was meh, but I just alright. It seemed fine. Let's look at the reviews. Let's see what they said. Check out every animal totally horse related. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Nostalgic 2015 horse girl vibes. It has an amazing story. Early horses are not lifeless entities like other horse games. The horses make sounds and flick their ears and tails and make them seem more alive. I mean, the reviews look pretty good, right? The horse girls are gonna have a field day with this one. I think I'd also maybe add this to my wish list for the reviews. Is it early access still? It's early access. Okay. I'd probably like buy, like, you know, see how it is full once it's fully done. You know what I mean? Because I do want to wrap up this. We've been doing this for like over an hour now. I mean, let's look at if there was any others that kind of caught my attention. Popular discounted. The Ranch of Rivershine. Did we look at that one? We'll look at that one. Because that, and then maybe that'll be it. Because I think everything else we kind of sort of looked through. And wait, what is this one? How many reviews is this? What? 229. No, here, let's look at that one that I just said, Ranch of Rivershine. Unless we looked at it, Slaughterhorse. Oh yeah, we'll look at that too. But I don't think that's gonna be added to my like wish list for the kind of game that I want. You know what I mean? Build your own horse ranch, raise foals, care for your horses, and train them. Participate in cross-country competitions. Befriend the villagers. Oh my god, the cowboy music, bro. Okay, horse taking. You can clear that you can shovel shit. You need authenticity. Is there a glue factor? Well, this one clears poop. This is the first game I've seen where you actually have to shovel the fucking stable. Okay, that's already we're halfway there to the glue factory. Okay. Aw, that's cute. This is actually pretty cute. This actually might be a pretty good contender here. You put your back into buy and sell horses. Oh god. Okay. Let's keep going. Maybe put down your horses. And you can bid on them? Okay, that's kind of neat. Catch wild horse. Okay. Alright. Alright, Red Dead Redemption. Alright. You have to actually lasso them? Befriend the townsfolk. Okay, that part is the least interesting part to me. Oh, but I kind of like these graphics and shit. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of neat, actually. Become the champion of Rivershine! Okay, alright, you know what? You know what? It's getting added. It's getting added. It's getting added. Okay, done. That was easy. Why didn't we just look at that one? No, okay. Alright, last one, we'll look at Slaughterhorse. Although I think I've watched Slaughterhorse, like, I think we watched that trailer on stream. Slaughterhorse 2. Suspicion discovered. Prepare to die, my sweet little horse. This is like some Town of Salem shit. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What the hell is going on? He's a frosty petal. Oh my, that's kind of cool. Order of execution. Okay, that's kind of neat. I mean, this is just Among Us with ponies. Among Us or Town of Salem? If anyone's played Town of Salem, it reminds me a lot about that, right? Okay, all right. So let's move on. I think we got, you know, we got some good additions to the wish list. All right, here I'll show you my wish list now that we've added those, and then we can go back to so we got okay, wait, no, I actually have to, I guess, scroll down for all the horse games we've added. So we added the horse racing one. We added the one that's like Life is Strange slash Alan Wake. We added this cute one that looks like it has really good reviews with like townspeople and shit. The Sound of Horses one. And the Ranch of Rivershine also looked cute and had like a lot of the mechanics that I was thinking about. So, you know, I think it's good. I think we can call it there, you know. So now let me catch up real quick. I think that there were a couple of links that I had missed, or at least had wait, where is also, I'm sorry, I missed Yuchi Kata Girl. Where are you from, Asia? Welcome in. I'm natively Sri Lankan. Okay. But I live in America now. Okay, check out Reanimal. Okay, oh shit, Reanimal. That's what I missed. Reanimal. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we're watching one more. Hold on, I guess we're watching one more trailer. Wait, huh? Why is it doing this? I don't want to watch... No, I don't want to watch the developer play. No, I don't want to watch the Stop. Real quick. Okay, from the creators of Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2. Alright, motherfucker. Alright. Okay, but Little Nightmares is a pretty good game. We've not played 2 yet. Solo, online, and couch co-op? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, fuck. Totally horse-related. Yeah, totally horse-related. Is this like It Takes Two, but with like a horror to It Takes Two? Because if that's the case, holy shit, am I so on board with this, to play this with Mr. Beans. Because we basically did... Oh shit, bro. What the hell? We basically did Little Nightmares as a couch co-op. Like, it's not designed as a couch co-op, but... Oh, this is done by the Little Nightmares. Yeah, this is done by... Yeah, this is done by them. That's so cool. Reanimal. Okay, wait, what is it available on? Let me check. Oh, there's a demo. Wait, I'm just gonna add that to the wish list real quick, though. Reanimal. What is it on? Oh, PlayStation 5. Neat. I saw this yesterday. The vibes are awesome. Yeah, this is great.
We know from experience what it means to be away from those we love most of all.
I want to see the gameplay. Just a little bit.
To you living in new surroundings.
Hey, Ford. How are you doing, bud? Are you staying safe, Ford? I think it's less puzzle focused than It Takes Two. Okay, I mean, but like, is it about, or like, you know, like compared to Little Nightmares, because Little Nightmares also was puzzle focused, but it was also not just puzzle. It did have like platforming in it, right?
Message of true sympathy.
It sounds like it might just be like Little Nightmares.
All the new sights you must be seeing.
Ford, where are you right now? Are you in Iran? Just take safe. I have to use forces and deployed where exactly is safe. Okay, that's what I meant. Are you in Iran, bro?
And the adventures you must be having.
It looks so much like Little Nightmares, bro. I love it. I'm in my atomic bomb-proof bunker. Holy fuck. Well, listen, okay, bud. We would love to hear from you and just like check in whenever you can. We know your internet might go out at some point. Do you have to be there?
It is not difficult for us to picture the sort of life you are all leading.
This looks so cool.
I know you won't forget us. Good night, and good luck to you all.
Where am I gonna go? Bro. That's fair, Ford. Ford, listen, okay? I get that. No, I get that. I'm sorry. I don't know. Do you have like a personal bond? Dude, using soundboard is cringe now. I didn't use the well, okay. I don't care. Wait a second. Talk to the man. I don't care. I don't care if it's cringe. I like my soundboard, okay? Okay. All right. We've added that as well to the wish list. Okay, so now it should be at the bottom here. Okay, nice. I love that you think that I can grab my passport and hop on a plane to pay. No, I'm not. I don't think that. No, I don't think that. But I did have our friend Parse, who was in Iran the last time the internet went out, and at some point I knew that he had an escape planned to like Dubai. Now Parse is a Canadian citizen, so like, you know, he has somewhere that he can go eventually. Oh, and that's exactly what he did, right? So that's why I'm asking you if you are all, because I don't know that much about you apart from the fact that you're in Iran right now. I don't know if you have anywhere else that you can go, you know? Yeah, Parse was back there for like right before this all started. He went back and and then like literally the same month, if not the next weeks. So it was a fucking whole deal, you know? I'm not a dual citizen. Anyone want a 90-day fiance me out of here? Yep. Time for you to marry Zach. And there you go, Aeon. Listen, if Zach's okay, look, if Zach's willing, go ahead, Zach. I'm assuming you mean Zachap, right? Oh, Kano. Never mind. I'm thinking of a different Zach. Oh, okay. Oh, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Yeah, marry Kano class. There you go. Kano already rejected you? Okay, do I have to come beat up Iconoclast? Do I have to come beat up Iconoclast? It's okay, Ford. Polymarket's saying a strike definitely won't happen. Oh shit, DB. Okay, hold on, DB. I'm so glad you said. Hold on. I just realized before I forget. Let me grab that link. Okay, where is this? Okay, so you said data table to the National Highway Transit Safety Administration shows in 2022 that 70% of crashes with full self-driving mode on. Wait. Let me just pass this along as well. Oh no. And then you said it has every year, including data for 2026 so far. I appreciate that, DB. Thank you for providing that to me. Okay. Forced marriage, very trad beans. I'm already married, Kuyamaya. I can't do that. No, I don't got money. I'm glad I'm not doing my military service no more, at least. Okay, that's good. Okay, that was the other part of the question. When I said, like, do you have to be there? I was kind of worried that was the case. You know what I mean? Like, that you were stuck there because of that, you know? That just means it's more likely to happen, so the freaks in the... Jesus Christ. Well, if things escalate, they will probably reconscript you. I was in the military during the 12-day war and everyone evacuated the city and my ass had to stay here. Jesus Christ. You want to beat up people so they marry others? What? Jesus. Ford, what would you... Man, I feel really bad for you, Ford. Holy shit. That's fucking awful. Are you... If you don't mind me asking, like, are you in an area that's, like... more dangerous? That you don't have to say where, but, like... You know? Are you in, like, a quieter area, at least? Or a less... active area? Or can you get out to a quieter area? That's what you said. Do I have to beat up Kano because I rejected for... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. No, you're right, Kuya, you're right. I'm forgetting what I said, okay? Yeah, but we'll get to that point. Also, what untrained soldiers are gonna do against air raids. It's not like it's gonna be a proper ground invasion like Iraq. Okay. Trad doesn't even notice. Oh god. Hey, look, okay, I'm just making it equal, okay? I'm just turning it on. I'm just turning... I'd beat up Kano for you, but he bought me Peak. That's a pretty good bribe. Okay, DV. It's not gonna be a proper ground invasion like Iraq yet. But you know what? Like, okay, I'm just... Look, okay? I realize that this is me injecting completely vibes-based shit into this, okay? So forgive me for that. But if I'm understanding correctly, the Iran thing is like seems to be the Iran thing seems to be like basically like a distraction, no? I could be wrong about that, but like that's my understanding. Okay, also I need to do this real quick. Okay, there you go. Oh. Yeah, kinda. Right. Like, the... because of that, I feel like... Trump's volatility might actually be the... sort of a saving grace here, in that even if he starts something, it might not be, at least on the US's end, like the committing part, or, you know, like, I don't know how much he's actually like wanting to do like a full scale thing. You know what I mean? And yeah, you need to be, you do want to be careful, you know? Well, again, Ford, look, okay, I don't know if you, like, you know, if you can, please check in, you know? Because, you know, we like you. We'd like you to not go away. And if you can get somewhere safe, or if it's something like I really don't think they've moved all that metal to hire to only end up agreeing to a half-assed deal similar to the Obama one. See, this is where my like I don't know these things, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know Like, I don't know enough to make an assessment. Certainly not one that would reassure or not reassure people, you know what I mean? I don't think Trump cares that much. Well, no, look, Ergi, I know what you mean by that. No, I know what you mean by that. But also, like... No, I understand that, right? But... Oh my gosh. Hey yo, thank you. Thank you for the $5. That guy doesn't exist. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Hey Chai, Nay, yes, Nay. Chai, you missed me going through all of the horse girl, all of the horse games that's on the Horse Fest on Steam. Chai, you should do that too. If you're going live, are you going live today? Are you going live today? Because right now there's the Steam Horse Fest, and they've got all these like horse games on sale and shit, and it ends tomorrow. And so we just went through like a bunch of the trailers to see which ones I might want, and I added a few games to my wish list. I didn't buy anything because I don't need to be buying any games right now, but that you should do it too. Okay. I just got the product pink stuff and exploring that. It's removing the dye from my tub very well. Oh, that's cool. I've never tried the pink stuff. Is Chai a horse girl? Chai, are you a horse girl? I would like hazard a guess and say yes, but I don't know. By the way, I did a mass purge of my following on Twitch. LOL, I was following almost 800 challenges. Of the entire Twitch poll, I only kept you, Rezi, and Kid. Aw, forward. I appreciate that. That makes me feel really good. I appreciate that. Thank you. What could be more top tier than Uma Musume horse racing? Okay, no. But here's the thing. No. Here's the thing, though. Uma Musume. Don't get me wrong. I still play Uma Musume every day, or near every day. But the specific itch that it does not scratch is the actual horse part. You know what I mean? Like, I love the race manager thing, the training, like, you know, the silly little, like, interactions, or, like, the RNGesus shit, you know? Like, oh, does this event happen, which, like, drops my trainer's mood, trainee's mood, so she runs like shit in the next race? Like that shit, you know? Managing that, like, doing a good, like, run, you know? Ending up with like a trainee that has like good stats and good skills and shit. Like, I love that part of the game. That part is what I play for most. Like, that's most of the part that I play for. But it does not do any of the. It does not scratch the other half of that itch, which is like, ooh, cute horse, like cute baby horse, like get to customize coat color and hair color and all that shit. Yeah, you want to customize the hoof.
They did what? When? How? Are you sure?
Thank you for the 147.
Beans just said not enough horse for her rise, sis.
Yeah, not enough. Yeah, no, it doesn't have enough horse. You want less enemy stats, more horse stats? Yeah, I mean, it's not even the horse. It's not even stats. It's like just like I was telling chat that, like, when I was a kid, I had this Barbie horse game that was basically like you rode through trails, like you do jumps, and then you would like take care of them and give them bats and stuff. Like, I want something like that, but like in 2025, you know? So we found a couple of games that had mostly like good reviews. Yeah, she needs 24. Yeah, I need like at least like I realize that I don't think like one game will have everything, you know? Horse clinic sim. Horse ranch sim, really. Some of the games did have like one game was basically like Life is Strange, like murder mystery game, but with horses, you know, like with girls on horses. Like that was kind of cool. I added that to the wish list. That doesn't exactly scratch the itch either, but it just looked interesting, right? And then one was like basically Uma Musume, but with actual horses. I added that one. Acreal. Wow, yeah, okay, I'm focusing. What was I supposed to be doing even? Okay. I did not have a plan for afterwards. It's 1:51. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Horse be with you. Okay, listen, I'm so like fucking Catholic coded, okay? When somebody says that, I'm just like, and with your spirit. Stay safe, Ford. Check in when you can. You know. Say hi, stay safe, yeah, really. Namaste. How about Farrier Simulator? Shop big here? What does that mean? Oh. Oh, it's good night. Aw. Or goodbye. Aw. That's cute. I like that. Yeah, check in for it when you can. Okay, Farrier Simulator? I don't know that was a thing. Why was that not on the list? Wait, is that an act? No, there's not an... Eon! Eon! What the fuck? What the fuck, Eon? Why would you do this to me? The world needs more farriers, Beans. Listen. I would never. I feel like being a farrier is like... I remember like, when I was learning to ride horses, like there were like 1 or 2 days where like the farrier came onto the site, and it was interesting. It was actually super interesting watching them work. One time, I don't remember if it was the farrier or if it was a horse doctor, but they needed to check this horse's teeth, and it was so funny, y'all. Like, so the way to check a horse's teeth, okay? Those are called vets. Okay, yeah, fair enough. What did he do? He shoved his fist into this horse's mouth so that it would open its mouth, and then immediately as it opened his mouth, he immediately grabbed the horse's tongue, yanked it all the way out, and then kind of pulled it off to the side. And the horse was just like but because he had a grip on the horse's tongue, the horse wouldn't shut its mouth. And that's what they do. That's what they do to be able to check a horse's teeth. I was like, bro, that's fucking crazy. I won't clip, but I want to. That's how my doctor checks my teeth. Is that not normal? Oh my god. Like, it was so crazy. What kind of tongue you got, Acreal? Is it... Can you actually imagine having a tongue long enough for, like, somebody to grab and yank out? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, it was very funny. And the horse just stood there and let them do their thing. But yeah, I would not... Like, I remember when I was a child, that's what I wanted to be, I wanted to be a vet. And then, I, grew up, and I realized I'd have to go to medical school, and I was like, fuck no. No thanks. Hey, Shoob Floops, welcome in. I guess I used to get made fun of a lot, but my wife says she likes it. Oh my god. Heyo! Alright, oh god, y'all actually clipped me. Okay, what the hell? Alright, let's take a look. Why did I think you wanted to be a horse for a second? Oh my god, no. I'll say, listen, okay. But because, god damn it. Fucking, you guys don't get it. She wants to be the horse. No, I'll say this much, at the very least. Even at like the peak of me being crazy horse girl, I never wanted to be the horse. Okay? Like, I wanted a lot of cringe things, okay? Including I wanted to actually own a fucking, like, a Pegasus, you know? But I did never imagined that for a moment that I was the actual horse. She saw Spirited Away and it was Joe. Shut the hell up, Tyson White. You get the hell out of here. Stop calling me out. Okay? Not Spirited Away. Wait, hold on. Nope, you're actually No, not Spirited Away. Not Spirited Away. You said the wrong thing, buddy. It's actually Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, okay? That's the movie. That's the movie I saw as a kid, and it was like, holy fuck, this is everything. So you didn't pretend to do jumping? Okay. I did. You know what? Maybe I was wrong there. But I never really wanted to be the horse. Like, I pretended to be the horse, but it wasn't like I was like, if only I could be a horse. I was never like that. Okay, Beans, you're not really helping. No, you were close enough. You were close enough that, like, I thought that that's what you were talking about. No, Eon, I totally pretend. No, I didn't do the jumping. I did the running. You know, I did the running around. It was a Vosh joke. Oh yeah, no, it's been Vosh jokes this entire stream. We tricked you into... Okay, listen. No, y'all didn't trick me out of nothing, okay? I came in here knowing I was gonna go through all of the horse games on the Steam Horse Fest, now through February 23rd at 10 a.m. PT. I knew I was going to be regaling chat with my horse girl lore, and that's exactly what I did. Wait a minute, I heard there was some Vosh drama? You mean apart from, like, the whole JD Vance thing, or something else? And now Beans is doing horse. Oh, you mean the horse content? Okay, because that shit's been old. I have a sister, I know how it goes. Oh, hell yeah, let's go, yeah. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. Now again, and look, for what it's worth, I even said that I would be this girl. Like, if this if I knew that this was an option, that this was a thing that I could do as a child, I would have done this. Like, I would have actually, if this wasn't, like, if this was around me and it wasn't actively being socially punished, I would have 100% done this. Plot twist, the taxes folder was there to get zipped up and sent to Beans. Oh god, no. Beans, are you involved in a secret horse trafficking ring? Oh god, no. No, thank you. No, that's it. This is the other part of it, right? Like, I don't think I know enough about, like, I know enough about owning horses to know that I would not want to own a horse. Wait, this is real? Oh yeah, this is real. We had a whole stunlock about this very particular thing and whether it was considered a sport or not earlier, okay? What's the male equivalent of this? Air guitar? Probably Quidditch. Because we talked about that as well. Just competitively running around with fake horsey stick. Quidditch. You don't have to admit it? Ooh. I already did. Okay. What is the Wash with JD Vance drama? I don't follow Wash. No, bugging stuff. You know how like everyone has been, you know how everyone's been talking about Hassan and how he like said, that he, what'd he say? That if it was like between Vance and Gavin Newsom, that he would vote third party. Around the same time, Vosh basically said something along the lines of that he didn't think that a JD Vance presidency would be so bad. And there's more to it, obviously. Like, the sentiment is essentially that, like, he wouldn't want, like, a Gavin Newsom presidency, where Gavin basically does nothing to rebuild the guardrails or whatever the fuck else, just for the Republicans to wind up and punch us again with like actual Hitler next time around. Like, he would rather have like the Hitler. He would rather have Vance and get that out of the way, and then we come back stronger later. Like, which is, again, I might be misrepresenting his actual point, but he said something along those lines that got him into, like, it got overshadowed by what Hassan said, simply because Hassan is more relevant than Vosh at this point in time. But everyone's been talking about that specifically, or like whatever. No way Newsom wouldn't rebuild guardrails. Look, I don't agree with Vosh's analysis for sure. If it's Trump versus JD, I think JD's better. If it's basically any Dem versus JD, I pick the Dems. I would pick the Dems too, Ties, but there is, I think, I think that there is a possibility that, like, we could potentially get a Dem that wouldn't, like rebuilding guardrails is not enough, you know what I mean? Like, it's rebuilding guardrails and then also holding people to account, which is, if that doesn't happen, then they will simply come in again and smash the guardrails. Because what's the point of the, like, there's no point in this if you can just defy even like a Supreme Court ruling, for example. If you can just defy a Supreme Court ruling and nobody stops you, then that's not really, there's just nothing there. There's no consequence. And so that's the part that I think, that's why people are saying these people there needs to be refunds, there needs to be arrests, there needs to be convictions, there needs to be whatever needs to, like, you know what I mean? I think if Hassan or Rosh want to roll around the mud to get attention, let's just let them play in their muddy pig pen and we focus on things that actually matter. I mean, personally, I just don't think that it's like a, if I'm gonna be honest, I just don't, it's not like a let them roll around in their muddy pig pen. It's more like a, there's an element of like, so what? Let them have their quote unquote muddy pig pen. I think the argument that people make against that as to why they are paying attention to it is that they see these people as having influence, right? And like, particularly in Hassan's case, having a lot of influence. And so they're worried that this kind of thinking would just get passed on to their viewers wholesale, and that their viewers would accept it wholesale, and induce, like, at the very least, like, voter apathy, for example, right? So that's kind of where, like, there is something to discuss there. I do agree that I think we are paying too much attention to, like, that, and not enough attention on, like everyone's complaining about Gavin Newsom, or everyone's talking about Gavin Newsom and already trying to draw lines in the sand for Gavin Newsom. Like, can we focus on other people then? Like, is there someone you actually like? Can we talk about that person instead? You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, part of it is also like me. Like, I don't know that many other names in this space. Hold on, give me a second. I've not heard any framework that is substantial from either party to address anything of substantial weight in consideration for the speed at which the world is changing. Wait, bong and stuff. I don't know if I understood that point. Preventative reorganization. I agree there's something to discuss. The general concept of the apathy and nihilism is a big deal. I just want that greater conversation to be more than just Hasana Wushi. Wait, I like that. Hasana Wushi. That's kind of funny. I like that term. I personally, look, I think that shitting on leftists on Twitter and or on Twitch is it's like an age-old, time-honored, it's been around since basically like almost as long as Twitch poll has existed, for whatever that, like, whatever you want to call Twitch poll, you know? And so I'm not going to, like, tell people how to or not to do their content, I guess. Because, especially if you don't have anything else going on, like, if that's what your audience is at this particular moment in time, then you are a little audience captured. Like, you do have to make that content. Like, if you aren't pulling the numbers that you regularly pull, if you don't talk about Hassan at least once a day, then you are kind of locked into that content. And it is, like, your choice. You did choose to do that, you know? But, so in that sense, it's like, I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. What I have a problem with, and what I have been kind of talking about, and especially last week when I ranted about this for like 6 hours or whatever the fuck, however long that was, is when people making claims that this is actually a necessary, like, this is a, not necessary, but like, this is essential to the coalition building, or the way that we're doing it on Twitch poll is actually the model for how we're supposed to be doing this in the broader sphere. You know? Especially when it comes to something like, we need to cut these people out of the coalition. Like, when I hear that I feel like it's more than just a, okay, this is my content, this is how I'm choosing to do my content. This is like like, what is it called? Like, an imperative? Or like not a mandate, but like an obligation, right? And so my thing is, if you're saying that to me, I want to see more than just vibes, right? Like, I want some substance. And actually somebody put it like, when I asked, like, I've been asking for data, right? Like, I asked for data last week, and then since then I've gone around and asked a couple people, like, you know, like I gate crashed one of Wix panels last week to you know, get my opinion in there, and I basically asked for data. And somebody basically said, you know, somebody actually told me that they don't think that a poll could be constructed to capture the specific data that I wanted, which is very interesting to me. Like, that's very interesting in the sense that it's like, okay, I recognize that data cannot be collected, but I'm still going to tell you that you have to act as if that data is there and that it shows the thing that I say, you know? This is why I respect IRI. He's literally just been lib-maxing since 2018. No, just no drama, just electoral politics. IRI lib-max too much, he'll ban if you criticize Dems. But here's the thing, though. I'm okay with the lib-maxing. Okay, here's how I'm okay with IRI being the lib-maxer, okay? In my mind, IRI is, you know, who is his audience? It's obviously libs, but his content that he does is he talks to conservatives. Like, especially like the majority of the morning portion of his content is he is talking to conservatives. And he's overall presenting this idea that overall, if you are an average person, like, or if you're like for most, like any average caller that calls in, your life would be more beneficial. You would be more benefited under the Dems leadership than the Republicans. So, in that sense, or with that goal in mind, there is a greater degree of tolerance that I have for like IRI papering over, or like rose-colored glassing, like a glasses viewing of like some of the Dems' actions. Like, I'm okay with that to a certain extent. You know what I mean? That's not to say that I don't have criticisms of IRI, because there are definitely times I felt that he has like given them too much credit when it's something that's like, okay, come on. This is actually like, you know, this is actually, God, why can't I words... Not criticize what... Okay, whatever. Like, when they are worthy of criticism, then they should get it, right? But, like, the fact that he is lib-maxing is not the offensive thing to me. You know what I mean? Like, it would be more offensive if what he was doing was trying to present himself as somebody who was being completely fair. Or like, oh, I'm being completely or I'm you know, I criticized them. Like, if he was saying I criticized Dems, like I'm trying to be, you know, no, that's not what he is specifically. He's trying to capture the people on the right who might listen. Or he said several times, a lot of the ways that what he's trying to do is to give people like, you know, some like easy to remember or like naturalistic talking points so that they can talk to the people in their lives about it, you know? So in that sense, like, yeah, of course it's gonna be more of a lib-maxing, Dems glazing kind of situation. You know? Now, okay, the other thing, yeah, the data, wait, hold on. I'm guessing the data, Dems have data, that's why they cut out leftist stuff and pivoting to middle. Apparently, actually, according to IRI, I need to actually ask him what he meant by this. But apparently, like, the Dems do some kind of autopsy, and they didn't last year. Did you see the Trump news? Yeah, I did see it. I have not looked into it yet, though. I'll look at it at some point, I'm sure. What is this? Yeah, I saw this. What is... In before this guy gets painted as like some trans leftist. We'll see, I guess. Hey, Christopher Wallace, welcome in. The other thing... Okay, so the other point that was interesting, since we're still on this topic, real quick, before we shift away, right? Is, so somebody was saying that, I think this might have been Kalinda, actually, said that what would be interesting to see is the effect, data that basically got information on like who people watched before like the election, for example, or like, you know, who were the influencers, and like kind of also in relation to like what their voting patterns were like. I think that might be a little more close to like what I would be looking for. I don't think that exists, but I think that that would be interesting to see. But again, that comes back to this idea of like, right now, all that we're trying to go off on is the fact that they're like, you're looking at like audience size and like what you presume to be audience reach. And like, I don't know. I think I need to do a little more research on, because surely we might already have this kind of data, but with like Joe Rogan, for example, or like like other like you know, like when we had like you remember when we had like those like articles about how like Facebook was used to influence like people's thought patterns and shit like that? Hey, Eggs for Wood, welcome in. Okay, wait. Ultimately, instead of attacking leftists, we just need to start holding them stands if we feel like they're being irresponsible, not merely axing them out alone. Because a lot of times when lefties are asked, okay, what candidate do you think we should support? And they tend to think we can just clone Zoran and run him everywhere. Yeah, that, and I would say hybrid, that is like, okay, this is the thing, right? This is one of those things that's like, you are then talking to somebody who doesn't really know what they're talking about, which is fine. A lot of people don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? I don't know what I'm talking about. Keep that in mind. A lot of the things that I say are just like based on vibes, could very easily be proved wrong, right? But that doesn't mean that I don't have a like influence in my own right, right? Like if I said, okay, you know, hey, look guys, there's this really cool website that I actually do bring up quite a bunch, right? That's called like 5calls.org, where basically it like you can
colonizer, Ava, you're a colonizer. You come to my country. Your skin color is white and you're a colonizer.
In der kühlen, künstlich beleuchteten Kammer klickt und klackt die Tastatur taktlos, während der Bildschirm grell flackert. Starr und stocksteif sitzt er da, geschniegelt im grauen Trainingsanzug, geschniegelt im Geiste, gefangen in endlosen Schleifen aus Clips und Skizzen. Es zischt die Zeit, sie zerrinnt zwischen Sekunden und Sekundenbruchteilen, doch er zuckt nicht zurück. Konzentriert, fast krampfhaft. Scrollt er, stoppt, startet, scannt, geschniegelt in grotesker
okay.
Gewissenlosigkeit gegenüber dem Ticken der Uhr. Kein Knall, kein Knacken kann ihn lösen aus diesem sturen Zustand, diesem zähen, zirkulierenden Strudel aus Klicks und kurzen, knackigen Reizen. Es ist kein Skandal, kein Verbrechen, nur ein skurriles, selbstgewähltes Ritual aus sturem Starren und konzentriertem Konsum, das krachend die Stille der Nacht zerschneidet.
Okay, I don't know what any of that was. But like, okay, look, right? Like, this is, I like this website. Okay, I've used this website. I should use it more. I've used it a couple times, right? But like, look, you can click on an issue that's important, right? And then it tells you like who, like, well, no reps available. Oh, you set your okay. Right, that's right. I use this on my Chrome, not on this. And then it gives you a script, right? It gives you a script. And this, like, even if the response that you get back is like basic Trump gluckin like shit, you know? Like my state is, for example, right? They still, the more calls that they get, the more they know that this is something that is important to their constituents. It might actually influence the way they are campaigning, or the way it might actually influence their behavior. This is not like, this is actually like demonstrated, right? So like, you know, that kind of, okay, now like, let's say I did that and like one person in my audience actually goes and like looks up this website, right? Like, that's me having influence. That's it. That's very simple. So like the like I think that I'm not discounting, and I'm definitely not like, you know, since we obviously know about Joe Rogan's influence, we know about like the influence that Facebook had in the, you know, the way that they were pushing certain content and what that did to like all the fucking grandmas and grandpas at that time, right? Okay, song singer, my man. Like, say psych right now. Say psych right now. Say psych right now. Trump 2028 will make America great again. Psych? Okay, wait. Do you actually believe Trump 2028 will MAGA? Trump 2032? Because when you say that's the point, bro, we need him to run. Wait. Do we need him to run so we can finish the job? Alright, Alright, buddy. Okay. I'm just voting Zoran and Democrat? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no. No. It's not Zoran. No, it's not Zoran posting. It's the... No. Hybrid. You have to realize it's Zoran posting because he also believes that Zoran posting is not the way... Running Zoran is not the way to win the general election, like the presidential election. And so he wants that to happen because he knows it will fail. Wait, I thought I was the new right-winger / Grackle. Who stole my new role? Pretty sure it was pro Zaran and not MAGA. No, he literally said, wait, he literally said, that's the point, we need to run so we can finish the job. Trump 2028 will make America great again. He was definitely a right-wing caught. Yeah, caught. He was literally caught. But okay, so just to finish out my point, I think that I'm not like, you know, just like we accepted that those people, like we know that Joe Rogan has like an effect on people, right? Like, and so I think that there could be data on like something like vote, for example, like voter apathy, right? But then my issue is that if you're simply then at that point worried about voter apathy because criticism of the Dems is also linked with like the anti-electoral stuff, and it's truly just the anti-electoral stuff that you don't like, then I think that needs to be the target of your criticism, and not just the idea of like lefties or leftism. Again, I realize that like if you have somebody who doesn't understand, for example, that running Zoran wouldn't work everywhere, they don't know what they're talking about, right? And so that's why I said That's why when I ranted last week, I said, y'all lefties need to find people who are better than Hassan to be your, like, big kahuna. Because I don't think that Hassan doesn't actually, like, I don't feel like Hassan knows what he's talking about. Like, or if he knows what he's talking about, then, like, he just has, like, a really weird understanding of, like, what can realistically happen or what, like, should realistically happen. Like, yeah, Zoran's great. Zoran's not gonna do, like, all of the stuff that he's gonna do in New York is gonna be lefty coded. You know? Like, that's not how politics works. Congrats to Canada on being the second best hockey team in the world. Yeah, I heard about that, bro. Welcome in. I heard about that. Honestly, if Dems think it will lose, run it. They don't have a clue about running. They wanted to face Trump in 2016. If Dems think it will lose. Wait, hold on, Aeon. I don't understand. Real quick. Oh, also, hold on. Be right back. But yeah, but yeah, Leon, if you can rephrase your sentence, I'm not sure I understood. And like, to me, I see the thing that lefties bring is, especially like, and this is something that Hassan does do, right? Is he does provide criticism for the Dems. He does provide a oh my god, somebody put this to me in a way that made a little bit more sense. Well, two people did. Freddie did at one point, and then also somebody else recently. I'm blanking. Oh no, it was Blackburn. Who basically said, like, these are like negotiating tactics. When Hassan says that he would vote third party if given these two choices, that is a form of a negotiating tactic, you know? And that kind of makes sense to me, right? Like, in and of itself, that it makes it more like it's you're basically saying this is not good enough. Like, what Dems, if Dems have already, like, you know, if Dems decide that Newsom is their shining star, then that's not good enough for me. And I think that in and of itself is not a, like, that's not a bad negotiating tactic. It's just that then there's also criticisms on, like, what you are accepting when you walk away, right? So the framing, though, is not that it's a negotiating tactic, right? The framing is like you're throwing all your toys out of the pram because you're the person who's being picked doesn't check all the boxes for you. So in order to tell me, random person over here, that I should be cutting out that the person who provides that criticism, because this is the other part, this is the other role that Hassan or people like Hassan provide. They provide a gathering point, or like, for those people who have been, well, again, it's like the baby's first lefties thing, but it's also for, like, the disenchanted Democrats. Like, so just because somebody, like, even if, for example, you manage to magically cut Hassan out of the coalition, make him irrelevant, he does no longer have a channel, that doesn't mean that those people start watching libs, right? Like, that's kind of like part of why I'm like, okay, like, what do you actually... Like, well, that's why I say, okay, find a better lefty. One who knows what they're talking about. Or is more... Like, they don't have to suck libs. For sure, they don't. Wait, oops. Oh! That's my mic. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. I know y'all are kind of going in and back and forth, but... I mean, I didn't expect Trump to win in 2016. I didn't expect him to win in 2024. For my part, I didn't... That's not... I think that's because I didn't... Well, first of all, I did actually think it was ridiculous that he would... I don't know that I paid attention to the polls in 2016. Like, I don't know that I've really paid so much attention to polls or, like, to that kind of data. I guess there's definitely a conversation there. I don't know. Again, this could all of this ends up like being really easily turned into an autopsy of each of the elections. And I am a little tired of that specific conversation. Just because it keeps happening and people think that that is the way to move forward, and to some degree it is. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I just don't think that... I just don't see the benefit in cutting out, like... I don't see the benefit of turning Hassan into a martyr. Like, I don't see that benefit. In fact, I would say that you're actually making it worse. Because what you're now doing is you are turning Hassan into a martyr, right? Like, oh, he's being attacked for pointing out what is a very, like, not that uncommon criticism of Gavin Newsom. You know? And, oh, what else does this guy have to say, you know? And it's like... You've got anti-Hassan, like anti-Hassan rhetoric now. And it's like, bro, didn't this literally happen in reverse? Like, where, like, you know, I don't know. I just think it's, I think if you are somebody, especially if you're somebody in this space and you know a little bit about this stuff, like, you can just probably detangle from the team sports part of it. And if you actually care about, like, Dems winning, or not about Dems winning, but, like, the other side losing, like, Republicans not winning, even if you care about that, then I think you should think about being more careful with... Not careful, but, like, find somebody else. Like... I don't know. Like, yeah, find somebody else. Saint Hassan the View, known across the world for his selfless desire to spread the word of peace. The data supported Kamala running on strong anti-immigration platform, and any consultant with a brain would know anyone voting on strong anti-immigration rhetoric is voting. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of part of it, is like, yeah, if you've got, like, and if you've got a far right person running, and the moderate is appealing to the far right person, like audience or the voters are still gonna vote, and like they're gonna vote far right. They're gonna be the person that actually represents them more. It then just depends on how many of those people actually exist, how much moderation actually exists, or even if there's moderates, there are more moderates. What's the vibe that's going on? Like, do the moderates actually are they more concerned than they normally would be about that far right talking point? Can we please run Kamala again? I don't think that would be a good idea. Lol, it was only a 10-minute timeout. It was. I was gonna make it longer, but I'll give Song Singer a chance. They had no idea how to run against someone who was gonna blatantly lie the entire time. Like, I think that's part of Acriel. I feel like that's really like one of the things that that's one of the things that I agree with that. You know, quit attempting to steal my spot. Has channels right wing or crack. Come on, Christopher. People can be moderately anti-immigration, not for open borders, and suffer from psychosis and be full-on. Well, I hate brown people. Most people wanted reassurance against open borders. Yeah, I really do. All right-wingers put their birth year in their Twitch name. You know what? I didn't think about that. You're right. Song Singer, come on, bro. You're older than me. You know better. How about this? We can do. Look here. Let's do this. How do I where's the thing that lets you pick okay, let me try something. Okay, I want to try something. Let's do. Oh, okay. Let's see. Looks like. Oh, I see. That's easy enough. That doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Wasn't that like the... Hold on. I was lied to. Oh, here we go. $400. There we go. I timed him out for 1,990 minutes. There you go. Sorry. You're essentially saying Kamala should have been as pro-illegal immigration as possible. No, Ampar, I think I mean I don't think that that's necessarily be like Aeon's position, right? It's kind of like what Acriel said. Like, the whole time, Trump was lying out of his ass, right? So, one of the strategies could have been you have to combat those lies. Like, you have to make people realize, like, he is lying to you about the fact that, like, he's lying to you about this affordability shit. Because that's the thing that people were cared about. They didn't feel like they were in a good economic spot, even though statistically speaking, they were getting better under Biden, right? And like that was like one of the huge reasons. Like when looking back, that's like, I know that that's kind of hindsight, but also we know Trump's playbook is that he just fucking lies, right? Why was that guy banned? He wasn't banned. He was just timed out. They conceded the whole immigration debate. He was lying about open borders. Like I think. I mean, and again, we can talk. It gets turned into an autopsy conversation every time, which is fine. But then this does, but he, like, you know, the conversation then turns to Dem strategy, which is a completely different thing, in my opinion, than what, like, people on the internet are saying. You know? Like, the fact of the matter is that Biden was... I'm sorry, my man, I know you're facing the wall, so you're not... Yeah, you're turned away, so you don't hear this. Like, he was better for people, but they don't feel that. They didn't feel it, right? Like, that's kind of the vibe, is they didn't feel it. So when Trump comes along and says, actually, you've been doing really badly under Trump, of course there's gonna be people who are like, yeah, that's right, I can't fucking afford eggs no more. Like, especially when you have somebody coming in and lying out of their teeth, right? If you then you're basically then agreeing to the lie and saying, well, actually, but you know, yeah, but here I'm gonna assuage your fears about that by promising to do something more moderate than what Trump is promising to do. And Trump is out here saying they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Where's your Biden cutout? Did you burn it so when the ICE interview happens on Zooms, they don't see it in the background? No, he's right here. He's just, he got turned, like, one of the cats must have turned him to the side. Yeah, Republicans are going to face the same issue because they only can lie about people's finances. I mean, look, that is why they are losing right now. That's why they're losing right now. You still owe me a dog. Dr. Man, listen, Dr. Man, you need to come in first thing in the stream. Not first thing in the stream, but like 15 minutes in, you know? Because I'm about to be done, man. I need to go eat something. And you need to remind me that I have still yet to watch your dog video. I think, look, again, I think we can have disagreements on strategy. That is totally fine, right? At the end of the day, I just hate this, like, team sports shit. Like, I hate the Team Hutch, Team Pisco thing. I hate the fact that, like, every lefty that's being used, like, is a literal straw man. It is like the shitter of shitters. Like, nobody's bringing out actual lefty, like actual good people who know what they're talking about, because it's much more fun to watch the people like Ogre Boy come in and make an ass out of himself. Like, that's what the people are demanding. That's what they want. There's no politics in any of it, right? Would you rather vote for Epstein or Hassan? Oh, they won't even admit that. They'd rather Minecraft themselves than vote for Hassan. Destiny said the obvious choice is Epstein because he's liberal while Hassan is illiberal. Oh my, it's just so funny. It's just so silly. It's just so, like, it's acting as if, like, it's acting as if Hassan would go in and immediately just be able to do whatever the fuck he wants. That he would, like, he would be able to dismantle democracy Hassan Abi. And it's like, on one hand, it's like, okay, you know what? If I were to actually give it like a second of consideration, it's like, okay, you know what? Like, yeah, look at Trump. Look at what he's done with his time in the presidency, right? Like, look at what he did in his first term. Right? Did you see this shit? What is this shit? Oh my god, what? Okay, I'm looking at this real... What the hell? This is a big-ass dog. Oh, this is a girl with the dogs! That is a huge dog, dude. Okay, listen. What is the lifespan of Saint Bernards, okay? Because if it's under 10 years, okay, 8 to 10. 8 to 10 years, bro. 8 years is so fucking low. I can't. I can't, dude. No, it's not that video, by the way, Akriel. 6 or 7. Yeah, 6, 7, 6, 7. Like, you know that Leon Berger dog? You know that Leon Bergers? Like, you know how big they are? There's always that one picture of this dog. Look at that. Look at how fucking huge that dog is. You know? Like, this is a big dog. And, like, you look at their fucking lifespan, it's fucking 7 years. He said a dog video, not the dog video. Yeah, I know. It's like, no, I do not want to... I don't want to get a dog that will die after 7 years. No. No, 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 no. Get the hell out of here. No. Big dogs are so awesome. No, don't get me wrong. I love big dogs, but I think I think I'd be happier with a medium-sized dog that will still give me, like, love and affection for at least 5 more years. Alright, okay, I'm gonna go eat lunch. It's late. I'm dropping y'all off somewhere. Mr. Beans is rummaging in the kitchen. It's time. Here, I'm gonna throw y'all over to Zach Chap. I guess the Dems could consider blatant lying as a strat. Maybe. I don't know if they should. That's a strat I'll let everybody else, like, consider, you know? How does one guy on the bottom left of screen? You would normally do exclamation mark lurk. If you're talking about a custom little guy, I do them on commission. Because if you just do lurk, right? Or you could do lurk. Oh, okay, so you have to unlurk real quick, Ampar. So just do that unlurk real quick. And you can either do lurk beans, or you can do lurk ice, like the way I've kind of done right now, how I did lurk beans or lurk ice. You can get kind of a, like, I have 3 options. I have, like, the bird, the bean, and the ice. There you go. You could come in there and do that. But, anyways, I'm gonna raid y'all out. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see y'all next week, okay? I promise I'll be back to regular streaming soon. Ice is lurking here, Monka. Be good! Say hi to Zach! See y'all later, bye!